bro.
All right, so hold on. I'm not gonna lie. We reached the hour like a while ago.
And we do it live.
And we can't make it too big that our editor can't edit it. All right. All right, welcome back to the Round Star Podcast. I'm your host, Urbane, and next to me I have my man Nate. Next to me on the other side, I got my man Dent. Well, Sir Snorlax. Ooh, my bad.
Ooh, government name.
Almost threw you out there.
Just show your fucking social security on the screen.
There you go.
And then next to him we got Zora. You know,
Pop up my social security number.
We had a plan to shoot a podcast with like topics and a role, and then
We're so fucking tired of being organized, bro. That shit is boring after a while.
We're doing it live.
So yeah,
That's it. We're writing it and we're doing it
today's
live.
episode we don't have no topics. We just gonna literally talk our shit.
We'll talk some shit. We'll talk some shit. So anything y'all gotta get off your chest, now's the time to do it. Even if it's personal, especially if it's personal.
Personally, I'm gonna talk about the first thing I need to talk about.
Tell him, Dennis. I don't know what it is.
Yo, learning to play stick is fucking hard, yo.
I told you to switch.
Sorry, you want to
Come here. Come here, sit down.
Yeah, I'm about to say you can sit down, but
No, come here, sit down for real. Come here, Frank.
hey man, don't,
Hey,
man,
come here.
if you take out the camera, that's on you.
Yeah, for real. Don't take
do the entrapment, bro. Do the entrapment.
Come here, bro. We gonna share this mic.
With the sneaky sneak.
I'm about to say, yeah, we can do it like this. We can do it like this. Every time Frank comes in, he's just gonna stand to the side.
There you go.
Or you could just fucking monkey.
We're gonna share the mic.
jungle gym that shit.
We're gonna sit
Oh, we
down.
moving over again? Hold
We're
on.
moving over. We're gonna be tight as fuck right now.
That's it. We're doing it live.
We're gonna be tight as shit.
Got a whole fucking couch of King Zoros, bro.
Yo, y'all got
Facts.
to share that mic because we only got 4 ports.
Got this right here. Nah, we got it right here. Hey, yo, this is live.
Can you pass it over you? That
Can
was
you
between
pass
you
it?
guys? Oh, it is between you guys. Never mind.
No, it was good. It was good.
Never mind. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all getting a little too comfortable over there.
Let me- no strength.
This is turning into something else.
There you go.
You got a wide angle view on
Your line ain't taut, right? You
Yo,
good?
maybe we can back it up a little bit.
What?
Back up the camera.
No, I was making sure his line wasn't taut.
Yeah.
But yeah, so go ahead,
back up
Dennis,
the
say
camera a
what
little
you
bit?
just- Nick,
All right,
you gonna have to
check,
get up and do that.
I'll do it.
Oh no, they say you got it. Sorry, y'all. Like we said, we doing this live.
You know, production value. What the fuck is that, right?
Production value.
Thank you. Skip it.
We have been professional for what? How long have we been doing this podcast? Since what month?
Professional is a really strong word.
Professional adjacent.
I'm
okay? How
about to
that?
say, look, we've been trying. All right.
We tried.
Yeah,
but
but-
here's the thing. I'm just gonna say this right now. We've been professional. There's been a couple episodes where we almost got canceled.
No, we didn't. We were fine.
I mean, people got.
Why you looking at me?
Oh, you know why?
What's going
You
on
know
with
this
that?
Goddamn well, why?
Bro, hey, yo, my nutsack probably would mother be
Yo,
like there.
why? Why?
You can believe it. You can believe it. Hey, yo, this is
3 times now.
yo, like, you know what I'm saying? But like,
And then cancel. Let's just talk about my testicular problems.
Yeah, it can be censored with like a picture of like a squirrel with a bag of nuts or some shit. It's fine.
You heard it here first.
All
man.
All right. But anyway, then you said say what you said.
Learn to
All
stick
right,
is
so
hard.
like learning, okay, backstory. We went to CEO, and if we ever eventually do that recap,
We'll get there eventually.
you know, y'all will know that
Never
I
get
was in a Street Fighter Alpha 2 tournament, and they say, oh yeah, you can play on controller, and they're like, yeah, just plug into this arcade plug-in right here, and then
Lying ass
my
motherfucker.
controller didn't work because it's too new apparently, and they haven't updated
He
it
spent too much money on it.
Yeah.
apparently.
God forbid you had a Victrix controller, right?
He was offering a PS4 controller. Why didn't you just use it?
It's just it's
Bro,
not
Inner
my 6
Boomer
buttons.
came
It's not
out.
my 6 buttons.
his inner boomer came out.
I want you to know that you could have probably beat those Charlies if you had taken that controller.
I don't know. Maybe
His inner boomer.
Maybe
I guess we'll never know.
we'll never know.
We'll never know.
But
I'm telling you, his inner boomer come out.
I have been playing on the arcade, and I'm like, we're going in raw, just straight arcade. 20 years, you know, after I last used an arcade stick,
Just for all the quarters of the laundromat.
you know, he's not wrong. And I did actually do fairly well considering I was, you know, as Frank put it, nerfed.
Yeah, he was heavily nerfed.
It was a choice.
I guess. But when you consider how not a stick player he is these days, I mean, I get it. Like, you played on stick like a long time ago, and yeah, it's what you were doing to some of those people in that tournament, man. It was very one-sided.
You stuffed a demon with
The
a
light kick, bro, that shit was godlike.
Yeah.
I've never seen a more like eventful light kick. Man tried to rage a demon, he just went like this. Stop that shit. Keep it over there. It was really funny.
Keep that shit to yourself, bro.
The pop off that happened behind me.
Yeah.
Like behind the other guy and behind me when that
Get
happened.
fucking stuff, bitch. Yeah, it was good.
Oh, I was there. I was like, yo!
That guy got shit on.
So since then I'm like,
That's
you
my
know,
boy.
I told him that he learned that from me.
That guy got shit on, bro.
so like he was playing on a hitbox too, which is hilarious.
Yeah, he'll play Akuma. How am I gonna play this character? He's top tier. You know he has reduced health, stupid ass. He died.
So
That character's fucking good in that game.
yes, he is. He is
unless
very
you
good.
fuck up Raging Demon.
No, he didn't fuck up Raging
There's
Demon. I
gonna
just happened
be,
to
Oh,
hit him.
no, he fucked up.
Tingle, you.
Oh, yes, right, because he tried to do it a second time.
Yeah.
and he didn't, and he couldn't.
You saw the Raging Demon whiff. This is the Raging Demon whiff. We see him go. And then it comes out. You're like, you trying to do it like 4 times, bro.
I seen it coming.
course you know
Tingle,
what's
you were
coming.
gonna have a fun time with the bleeps on this
Yeah, he'll
one.
figure it
So
out. Fuck
so like since
We don't
then,
gotta be professional today.
so
This
like
is
since
whatever.
that day, I'm like, all right, look, that nerf, I can't let that happen again.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I need to learn stick, and then Frank says to me, yo, use my old stick.
Yeah, he's got an extra one.
So I've been doing that.
Yeah.
Damn.
You been playing online with it?
Yes.
Getting your ass whooped, huh?
Not as bad, but
So, I know the 30th anniversary only has like online ranked for certain games. Does Alpha 2 have the ranked, or is it only Alpha 3?
I think Alpha 2 does have it.
Alpha 2 does have, but I actually been playing on Fightcade.
Street Fighter 6
Yeah,
has a little fight kid thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
so
I don't think
did you
they've
play it?
had Alpha 2 as one of the retro cabinets yet.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was Street Fighter 2.
No, Alpha 2.
Well, Street Fighter 2 and Alpha 2 are different games.
Oh,
Very different games.
God dang.
I didn't know.
Were
that.
you not here last week?
I was here last week. I promise you. But like when you saying
His
Alpha
body
2,
was here.
Yo, this man was.
That game is Super Turbo. You're thinking about Super Turbo. Street Fighter 2 Turbo. That's that game.
There's
Yeah, I get
there's
it.
three
Street Fighter Alpha.
there's 3 big blocks, right? So there's like the Street Fighter 2 block, right? And then there's the Street Fighter Alpha block, and then there's the Street Fighter Third Strike block in the anniversary collection.
Yes.
Christ.
So
That's why
like,
there's like 12 games in that fucking disc.
So it's like 3 games of Alpha, 3 games
Street Fighter is so
Street Fighter 3, and then Street Fighter 2 and 1. Mm-hmm. Just like here.
And then 4, 5, and 6 are their own fucking thing.
Yeah.
4's got like 3 different iterations. 5's got 2, so whatever.
3.
Wait, was it
Street Fighter 5, Champion, and Arcade.
They had an arcade edition? I thought it was
Yeah.
a championship edition.
No.
Arcade mode. Arcade edition.
I think it was the other way around.
Yeah,
I think
it was
Arcade Edition
arcade,
was the
then
second
champion.
Yeah,
version.
5.
No, Arcade was the last version.
Last version was arcade.
Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition.
What-
Yeah, it
last
was
one?
Champion, then Arcade.
Yeah, it was arcade.
So
okay.
what was the difference between champion and arcade? Because
Champion gave you a bunch of characters, and it was like the guild cover.
Yeah.
Arcade gave you is the one that
V-shaped?
had the release of the arcade mode.
What?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Arcade Edition was the second one. Because I think Champion is when they switched the UI to be all golden and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. Maybe
What-
I might
so
be wrong.
I know they added characters in champion. Did they add
know they-
V
But when we
shift?
get to that recap,
No, they okay. So in Street Fighter 5, they added arcade edition after season 2. No.
I don't fucking.
Yeah. So it's most likely. Yeah. No. Arcade edition is okay. Yeah. Arcade
Fuck
edition.
that
was-
garbage
was-
ass game. We can't even figure out what editions came out. That game sucks.
I'm about to say.
And
that.
then like Street Fighter 4 had
If
Street
you-
Fighter
if
4.
you ask anybody about the Street Fighter 4 editions, most people know them.
Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter, Super Street Fighter 4,
Because it's the
Street
same
Fighter
game.
4, Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition 2012, and then Ultra.
Ultra Street Fighter 4.
Bro, but Street Fighter 5 is literally just you don't have to buy it. Of course, I remember a $60 purchase in my card. You had to buy the new
No,
version
it
every
wasn't.
time.
It
No?
wasn't because of the purchase. We remember it because the game was good.
Yes.
I get it, but at the same time,
No,
you
like,
have to
no,
purchase
it
them.
was
you don't
really
get-
fucking good.
You had
like-
to repurchase them though.
No, you
So
didn't.
Street Fighter 4, it would charge you the difference.
Yeah.
So like if you bought the base game, right, and then you wanted to get AE 2012, they would just give you like $15-20 difference if
Yeah.
you were on the same like platform, like if you bought it on Steam. or
Yeah,
if
it was
you
like an
bought it on
upgrade.
Xbox or whatever.
Upgrade.
okay, that's
upgrade.
Yeah, they wouldn't charge you the full price anymore.
No.
They're just like,
the same thing that they do with season passes.
Like if
Exactly.
you're Dennis, you'll buy it because you want the physical edition of it.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucked up, bro.
Just keep collecting
you,
dust.
you ever
over
want
there.
Dennis to buy something like no fucking questions asked? Just put a big ass like mech figurine with it,
He's
and he'll
not
fucking buy
wrong.
that shit. That's Dennis's tier list. We talked about this off camera, so y'all didn't hear it.
No.
But here are Dennis's preferences.
No. Let me correct you. It's on the Patreon.
Sure, whatever. Dennis's preferences. Mechanical like robot shit.
Non-sentient.
color purple.
Yes.
Fat ass bitches.
Yes.
That's it. We ain't got no more. Those are preferences.
This sounds like a pretty
right,
good
show
topic
those.
for me. We can go around talking about everybody's preferences.
Show those. Show those.
But before we do that, I did want to continue talking about the arcade stick thing.
Yeah.
And like this was the whole reason I came and sat on the couch, because I also went through a transition period of switching from controller
I'm also
to
trans.
No, he's
yes, I am trans.
he's right. Nah, the transitional learning period for
So
Frank,
getting canceled.
the transitional learning period for Frank was a Street
having
Fighter 4,
flashbacks.
bro.
For sure.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, bro, but I told you this gonna be a whole different
I'm having
episode.
flashbacks.
Okay, so
gonna be a whole
when
different
he
episode.
said it, it popped in my head, and I was like, I shouldn't say it, but I got
You
to.
got to, bro.
The subtitle for this video
Sometimes
should
people
just be
just can't help themselves.
should just say having too much fun. Having way too much fun.
Back in Street Fighter 4 days, I started on controller, and also before that, I was playing Marvel 3. I was also playing that on
You
controller.
switched during those games?
I switched in during those games to arcade stick.
Yeah.
You remember how I said like I played Frank for like fucking 10 years in Street Fighter 4?
Yeah.
Like the last 5 were him playing stick. The in between, I was beating his ass, bro. It was bad. He was learning and I was beating his ass, bro.
No, it's true. Like, I could not touch Nate in Street Fighter 4 until like fucking Street Fighter 5 came out for a
It
while.
was really bad.
It wasn't until like Street Fighter 5 where me and Nate were kind of on the same level
Yeah.
in Street Fighter.
We were getting fucked up.
Until that point, he was beating my ass every
So what
fucking day.
would we call that? Would that be like
Those were the dark ages for Frank.
would that be like trans stick?
I was having a whole lot of fun.
Trans stick, you're a trans stick player. There you go.
But yeah, I've actually
Why do I feel like
transitioned
that's
yet
gonna get
again.
us in trouble too?
He trans twice, by the way.
Yeah, no,
He's a hitbox player
Now
now.
he's a hitbox player.
And then from hitbox to snackbox. So technically 3 times.
It's the same shit though. It's the same shit.
No.
Size matters.
No.
Size matters.
No. No, he went from stick to no stick.
Fuck. That's right.
All right, we done. We
There
done.
used to be analog sticks on the controller, ain't no more. I got extra buttons on the face now.
Bruh.
And the box is smaller now.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta slim down a little
For
bit.
everybody who's like, yo, what happened? Yo, this is just us when we like need to blow off steam because we've been just going.
This is the Discord chat, bro.
yeah. Hey, we have a Discord. I mean, if you want to join it, go ahead.
Bro, it's so good.
But yeah, no.
So like here's been my struggle, okay? At first, like when we were at the tournament, I was having struggles with DP. Okay? So like just doing DPs was a bitch.
Yep.
And so when I got the stick, first thing I did, I went into Alpha 2 Fightcade and I just practiced DPs.
Both
DP,
sides, just
DP,
fucking get it out,
DP,
yep.
DP. So like DP. Yeah.
Isn't it down forward? Forward, down,
Yeah.
forward.
Forward, down, and then down, forward.
Yeah.
Oh, so wouldn't it be better if you had the little corners?
So he's not a stick player, so he probably doesn't know. But in a stick, there's typically 2 ways that a stick is positioned. As far as gates is what they call it, and you can feel it when you move the stick around. 4 gate is basically like a square, like you can move to the 4 corners, right? Then there's an 8 gate, which is the up, down, left, right, and then each of the diagonals.
Yeah.
That feels better.
Some fucking lunatics out there, and they know who they are. Take the gates out, and it's just all fucking motion. Now those people are wrong. Something's wrong with them. They're not okay.
They're not okay.
Hey, those are Geef players.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
You can churn butter
So-
on an 8 gate or a 4 gate. I've done it.
Yeah.
So the stick that I lent to Dennis and the one that I've been playing on, or the gate default that I've been using has been a square gate, you know. And it's really, really nice because there's no question when you're holding down back.
100%.
Because the corners of the gate are just the actual like top left, bottom right. Like it's very well defined. So if you're holding down back, you know you're in down back. It's
Yeah.
not a question.
So you know when you're like you hit down or forward down, and then when you go straight to down forward to do the DP because you hit the corner and you can't move the stick anywhere else.
I
It's
got,
really good for charge
Go
characters.
Forward,
you
down.
Go back to neutral and you go down like that.
Essentially,
That's like clean DP.
I got
Yeah.
I got a little taste of that at CEO because there was the SoCal 2.
The Calibur, yeah, Soul Calibur 2.
yeah. Boy, you really do like you don't have to do like motions in that game.
And that's
That
one
kind of
reason-
doesn't count because you was mopping kids, bro.
Fucking kids. That's
I
what they
wa-
get.
no,
mopping
no.
kids.
I mopped adults. I mopped kids. You sat down. You was getting mopped. You know?
Yo,
To be
those
honest,
hands
he
were
did
ready to
beat
eat
my
for
ass
everyone.
in that game. he beat the shit out of me in that game.
Every like
I deserved it too. I was talking
like
mad shit.
Sin played me, and he was like, "Man, I knew you said you played this game, but I didn't know you played this game." I'm like,
Yeah,
this
bro.
is the one game I'm good at."
Bro,
He
once
mops
a
everybody.
SoCal player, always a SoCal player. I'm telling you.
You
that.
gotta be
When
'cause
you're when
No
you
matter the controller,
when you
bro.
play a game a lot and someone you could smell the bullshit when someone's like, yeah, I play that game. You remember Marvel 3?
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh,
Yo, we
we
gonna talk
calling it
about
out?
it. We
We
gonna
calling
talk
it, bro.
about it.
We
We doing it.
talking-
We
we talking
gonna
We'll
talk
get
about
to
it.
it. We'll get to it.
Oh my god.
I fucking suck at Marvel 3.
Me too. I
And-
just know when people have played and when they haven't. Just saying.
There's a lot of people who said that they played Marvel 3.
good?
They did not play Marvel 3.
Yeah.
It was a great tournament.
Everybody was getting hit by that shield, boy. That jump was funny.
I don't even know.
It's time for me to press a button. Dunk.
So you were practicing DPs.
So I got the DPs down and then started doing supers.
Ooh, those are hard. Those are so hard.
Depends on the super.
I couldn't, it was not coming out. It took me a while to make one come out.
I mean, in your defense, Alpha is just already in execution.
Well, and I
the
thought
old
that.
games in general have
So I
part
thought that, right?
execution barriers.
I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go into 6. So like, I pulled out Cammy, right? I have never played Cammy on stick.
Okay.
Like that has like I've never played Cammy on stick. I play Ryu on stick, but not Cammy.
Okay.
And I was getting in, doing my thing, right? So I'm like, super, nothing. Super, nothing. Super, nothing. I did an EX no-go, ended up on the other side. Super. The fuck?
It's easier going to the left, isn't it?
Going this way.
Yep.
And then going this way. Nah. If I go this way, fine. This way, I'm fucked.
You remember that
People
day?
definitely have like preferred sides.
You
when they play on
remember that
arcade
day
stick.
you hopped in Discord and you saw me playing Manon and I was just doing super
Yeah.
over and over. You're like, what are you doing? It's like, I'm practicing super on my weak side.
Yeah. So a lot of it's not everybody, but a majority of stick players find it easier to do moves going to the left because when you're using a stick, you're pulling. It's easier for you to pull with your wrist than it is to push more accurately.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, a lot of people, I noticed that as well. When I was using bun stick, quarter circle is super easy. Oh my God,
Yeah.
it feels so easy. But when you get to super, bro, you have to do that so fast, bro.
now
the
I will say with the square gate, the pretzel motion for like Guile and Vegas super and like the older in like 4, where you would have to charge down back, go to down forward, go back to down back, and then go straight to up forward, and then press a button.
Ew.
Super easy. You just like corner, and then you press a button. You're
Yep.
Hold on. I got a question though.
That would be crazy and bad, bro.
This is more for
I do it all the
this
time.
more for
Bro,
Vitrix
that's
than
insane.
anybody else. Vitrix, what are y'all putting in y'all snack boxes? Why are they so heavy? Like, yo,
Vitrix?
Yo, like
They don't make snack box.
what? Whoever made it, the
Junk
one
food
food.
arcade.
Junk food arcade. Yeah,
Sure,
they're the
junk
ones
food.
that
Then
make
this,
the
Junk
snack
food
then-
customs,
Then
I
this
think.
is for you. What are y'all putting in them things? Because they are heavy as get out.
Okay,
Like,
his?
They have a
So
metal plate.
He
I
put a
have
plate
one.
in his.
The default is not that heavy.
okay.
I spent an extra $40 to get a heavy metal plate to put under that motherfucker to
And it-
make it heavier.
And it cut him.
And it cut me, bro. It cut my finger the last time I was at the arcade, and I was like, literally couldn't use my pinky that well. which I
After he
used for, like,
fucking
parry
cut
and stuff.
himself, like I think later that night or the day after, or whatever, he was like, "Yeah, you didn't know I cut my finger when I was at the arcade." And I was like, "Really?" And he pulled out his controller, and I'm feeling the edge around the fucking metal plate, and I'm like, "Okay, everything seems fine." And then I get to a part where like it's kind of like jagged and pointy. I'm like, "Oh shit, yeah, I almost fucking cut myself." Just I was like, "That right there, that's the perpetrator." He's like, "Yep, I'm pretty sure that's the side that fucking cut me." So I'm feeling around the whole fucking edge, around the whole thing. There's like 3 or 4 places where you could easily just nick your fingers.
Jesus.
They don't fuck around,
Junk
bro.
food.
Fucking metal plates, bro.
Please fix that.
You just file it down, please.
Junk food over here making hit snack boxes for Goku. Like I don't know why you got weighted.
So
motherfucker's
the
heavy.
reason that I did it is because when I didn't have it on, it was sliding off of my
Yeah.
pants.
Yeah, that that makes sense though.
So I put the heavy metal plate on. That doesn't
The
fucking
stick
move at
that
all.
you're using of his is already just normally heavy.
It's heavy. Like I like it the way the weight. I like the weight distribution.
You don't
on
want
there.
it to move around. It also has like the
That's
grip.
why when I got the Quamba
I wanna learn how to
drone,
use
I
the
had
bucks.
struggles because
It
like
was sliding.
it was sliding and it was too small
Damn,
for me.
that's rough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no,
want
but
to learn
you
how
were
to
talking
use
about
hitbox,
getting-
bro. Because hitbox seems really cool on the fact that it's very precise. But bro, the price,
It's expensive.
it's a
But
commitment.
It's also a learning curve.
You can actually build hitboxes pretty cheap on your own, right? There's ways to make it expensive and there's ways to make it cheap.
Talk to
The
Waffles.
one that Waffles, he could really help out with this. But like the ones that I built were expensive because I wanted like universal compatibility. They work on every console.
Yeah. He also
Yeah.
wanted
PS5.
designs and shit on them,
Yeah.
specific things. But talk to
So-
him for real. Like, just be like, yo, I have a budget of this much. Like, can I build a fucking hitbox in a way?
You could
And he'll-
probably pretty easily build a
And he
hitbox
will.
for less than $150.
Yeah, probably.
Hold on, so we don't make this a whole fucking hitbox episode. Let's move on to something else. I really want to.
No. I like hitboxes. Let's keep talking about it.
No.
hitbox sponsor
We're
us,
talking about
please.
Dennis learning on stick. What are you
Sponsor.
talking about?
So I've gotten to the point where I'm good on one side, not on the other. So like, and I've actually been able to pull off like, y'all know me with Cammy. My dive kick is instant. I still haven't gotten there yet,
It's okay. You'll get there though.
but
Were you playing on the tournament the other day or no?
No. I'm planning on probably joining a
he's playing on
tournament
big
with the stick one of these days, maybe next week.
Hey, fuck it.
Since I'm only playing one game.
I think that's the best way to learn though.
But I'm able to do my my dive kick combo where dive kick, up punch kick, jump in the air, punch, dive kick again. That combo. The fact that I can pull that off, I'm happy.
At all. You're like, there's
at
progress.
all. Like I'm happy.
That's good shit.
When it comes to like changing controllers, because you know I've done this a lot.
Yeah.
It honestly takes about like 6 months of just consistent play to regain like that level that you were at
Fucking
before.
muscle memory is crazy.
And for me, no matter which controller that you're playing with, they have some kind of strength, but they also usually have some kind of weakness as well. Like for example, you get a whole lot of accuracy from playing on hitbox, but 360s are hard as hell.
Good luck.
Or half circles are also hard, but it's so difficult to play.
You'll never
things
see
like
me
these.
play Geef or Dulcim on a hitbox because doing a fucking 360 or a half circle back, nah, I'm good, bro. You got it.
Half circle back isn't so bad.
Isn't that bad? I don't think so.
Half circles aren't as bad as
Handle it.
360s, that's for sure. But the problem with doing half circle motions on hitbox is that it's too easy to do it too fast, and it ends up like eating like one of the directions on the way, and it messes
Nope.
it up.
Fuck that.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
I'm a bad player for life.
I think hitbox is really cool. I personally do, but I don't pick characters with half circle backs. And
If I played
all
on
those
a
stuff.
hitbox, I would have to play a charge character. I was,
have a half circle with command throw?
Yeah, just the command throw, but that's level 3. When am I gonna hit level 3? Like,
No, doesn't he? I thought he just has a command throw.
no, it's level 3.
Oh, okay.
You need to be level 3.
3 drinks.
3 drinks.
Oh, that's what you meant. I thought
Yeah.
you meant level 3.
No. He has
No,
three
no,
drinks.
no. Level 3 as in like.
He
3
needs
drinks.
alcohol consumption.
So
Not alcohol, fighter juice.
So
Yeah, okay.
speaking of being on the other side of the fence, Street Fighter 6 for me, it's the first game where I went from because I typically play rushdown characters. I typically avoid grapplers because I've always
Became
hated
the
them.
thing you hate.
I became the thing I hate, and I will say I now
Okay, stabbing westward.
I now understand a lot of the
The
things.
struggle?
Yeah, the grappler life is hard.
You understand I have slightly more health than other people, and it is a resource to just get in.
Yeah, well, no, I more so understand the fact because I'm on the other side of getting rushed down, and I'm more so used to being like if I'm getting rushed down as a rushdown character,
I rush down back.
I just rush down back. But it's like as a grappler, I'm like,
Can't do that.
kinda-
Wait your turn.
Yeah,
Does
Man,
Manon
take a
have
ticket
extra
and
health?
get in line.
I don't know if she has extra health or not, but
I
I'm
don't think Manon has extra health.
but
I'm just saying that because usually it's Geef.
Gotcha.
But I'm understanding it in the sense of like
don't
I
think so either.
I can't
Still got
just
like 1,000
mash my way
base.
out of this situation because I'm so used to just being like mash. Okay, now I can start my pressure. But now it's like mash. All you had in that was lights. You got nothing else. It was like, God, really? I couldn't get no other buttons off? I guess.
The importance of playing different styles of characters.
Yeah, so like playing the grappler style, man, oh my God.
The day they release a character that I actually want to try, and that character has an invincible DP in Street Fighter 6, you're all fucked. I've got the patience of a god after playing Dawson. Everything ends, and it's always me on the ground. You fucking wait.
He's gonna become a villain just like me and fucking.
I'm gonna do it every time.
To be honest, if Nate could stomach it, I think he'd be a pretty fucked up Blanca player.
Do you think I should do it? I feel like
I
should,
absolutely
I should
think
really
you
piss
should do
people
it.
off. I think I could also. It's part of my goal. I'm just trying to piss people off.
Look,
Man, what is up with y'all
primary
between you and
character.
Brox and this motherfucker right here? Why y'all just trying to piss people off?
Give me a boxer.
So
I'll
if
stop
you
trying to
talk
piss
about
people off.
about Frank accidentally does it.
what the fuck did I do?
You know what you
know
did.
what he's talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I do that a lot.
Hwarang.
Frank
That's
has-
it.
Frank has
One
made-
name.
In
Hwarang.
What was the most recent time that it happened, Frank?
Outside of fighting games?
Yeah, sure. You could just fucking. It's real quick. Go ahead. Because you did it again to someone.
I did it last week, actually.
To who? For what?
He was at the card shop.
I was at the
God.
car shop. I was playing Digimon, and I played someone in the mirror. And when the match was over, they were like, you know, I think I just want to quit playing this deck after playing this mirror and seeing how much better you are at playing this exact same deck. And I'm like, shit.
Frank has it built, but doesn't really play it often.
He's like,
fucking smoked that guy.
so when you were sitting there, were you just like, fuck, I did it
So
again?
he's done it to him.
I literally said that after it was over to myself because no one else was around me that would understand.
If I was there, I would have fucking died, bro. I would have died mid-turn.
Frank has done it. He did it to me. He made me want to quit, but I kept going.
He did it to
He
Dennis.
did it to Sin. He did it to Dennis.
Yep.
He
Okay.
did it to the apparently the dude that did you.
Okay. Wait up. To make things even better, right? The guy was already bad. After he went
Regardless.
against, I haven't been there in a minute. I haven't been there in a really long time. And then I went there and I took the first loss, like just because I was late. And the guy went against me, bro. Man got mopped by Beals, and he was like, "Fucking hate Beals. This is this, that, and that." Oh, what did he say again? He was like,
doesn't like playing against purple, but I understand because purple players be taking 40 minutes.
So I didn't go last Wednesday, and then
crying,
they're giving
bro.
me updates on like how everyone's doing in tourney. Juan doesn't show up right on Wednesdays. I look at the fucking final standings, and Juan got second. I'm like, yo, how did everyone underneath him who goes every fucking week lose to a dude who shows up like it's a monthly?
We've already talked about that though, and sometimes it's not about. Like, remember when I talked about ceilings, and everybody was against me on that one, and they were like, "Nah, man, your ceiling is your is the limit that you set in your mind." Nah, man, some of y'all got full ceilings above you.
You gotta break it, bro. They don't know how to break it. It's because they're afraid. Okay, the biggest thing that I think is that everybody has with the ceiling stuff is that they put their own ceilings above them and they don't know how to break it. They have to break down their own play style and go to another one. You have to understand the game in a different aspect.
Happy birthday.
I've never agreed with this man as much as I do in this exact moment.
You say that.
Bro, it's facts. It's like that. Everybody has a ceiling. You have to break the ceiling.
Hold on. You say that, but we've gone over the data. There are people that we know personally who have played games, different characters, learned the strategies, all that good stuff you just said, and still ain't made top 3.
They have a fundamental flaw that they either don't want to acknowledge or don't know how to fix.
If we
don't mind.
Okay, let's. That one guy that you're talking about, and
That's only one of many.
okay, one of many. That one dude of many. Look, me and you are. Look. Mega Mind right now, okay? Mega Mind right
call
now.
him out?
Listen, no. We Mega Mind right now. Y'all don't know who this is. We Mega Mind right now. Listen.
I don't know what the
that
hell y'all
one
talking
guy, he's stuck in tears, bro. He loses in character select. You cannot.
Okay, so what about
I got
the
you, I
what,
got
what about the other guy?
What other guy? I'm trying to read his thing. It's mine. It's fucking crazy.
There's that guy, and there's another guy.
Their one brain cell became 2 and they've diverged.
But no, so like, and when
This is the next step in human evolution.
and when we,
or evolution. I don't know.
When we discussed that before, like I'm not trying to say to tell somebody don't go out there and do your best and try to be the best. Yet again, what I'm saying is sometimes it happens. You just reach a point where that's it. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with reaching that point where that's all you got.
I think.
All right, to you guys. Sorry, I'm very sorry. If you ever watched Blue Lock before, just look at the main character. What does he do? Every single time he's like hit a wall or a problem, the man literally shatters himself and rebuilds his character.
That's what the army does.
Oh, okay, cool. Whatever.
That's the
That's
anime-
the same
that's
thing.
the
The anime protagonist shit, right?
Protagonist.
So-
I'm telling you, boy, y'all got that
gotta
strong.
Yeah. So I think like everyone has the potential to get better or get to where they want to, but obviously not everyone's going to get to that point. So some people are going to be stuck. So in a sense, yes, there are some people who will never reach that, but that doesn't mean that they don't have it.
Which is what I'm saying. I'm not saying you shouldn't try. I'm not saying you shouldn't give it your all. But I'm just saying that sometimes
Ignorant.
you reach that point.
Yeah, so there's a whole lot of reasons why people won't improve.
Yeah.
Like one is definitely they don't know what they're doing wrong and they don't know how to find out what they're doing wrong.
And
Yeah.
they are not accepting. I'm sorry. And they're not accepting other people's help. Like, there's
Yes.
okay. Me, I've learned this in general. Like while playing Street Fighter, while I'm learning with everybody else. When Demi's breaking down my replay, and he's like, I don't know why you did that. You fucked up right there. Like, what the hell are you doing there? Like, why the fuck you do that? That shit fucking hurts. That hits me in the pride, bro. That's just like, damn. And you gotta sit there and listen to him how he's like, that's not right. What the fuck are you doing, bro? Like,
Well, no,
But he
that-
backs
but
it
you
up
got-
with evidence.
Yeah, but then he backs it
like-
up with evidence. You have to learn how to sit there and take it. After a little while, I was like, okay, he's just teaching me
hold on,
stuff.
and on that one, I get you. Well, Frank, we actually need to. We can actually do that today, because I played Frank yesterday, and I was fuming. I was mad. I'm not even gonna sit there and act like I wasn't mad. I was fuming. Frank was like, "Do you want me to tell you what you did wrong?" I was like, "Not right now." Like I know myself well enough to know we can revisit it when I'm better suited to take it.
Like I told them, just let me know when you're ready. I'll tell you.
Yeah, it's like I don't have a problem with getting the criticism. It's just if I'm not suited to hear it, it's not gonna work.
Yeah,
I'm always ready for criticism. I'm always ready for advice. Like I give you a perfect example. I was playing Buns in 5, right? Street Fighter 5. And I had just started using Cammy, like permanently. And he mocked me. And then he's like, and he looked at me and he's like, "Can I give you some Cammy advice?" And I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" Throw more. You know what I did that night?
through more.
I started going into just throws.
But see, wait,
Throw,
no, but yet again,
throw,
that's
throw.
But that's the point I was getting at, because you were still in the mindset of, I'm cool with hearing some advice. Bro, let you be mad if somebody come to you.
I don't think I've ever been mad when I lose.
All right, but that's the thing. We were playing rounds after rounds, and it was like one of those L on top of L on top of L. There was a stack of losses, and I was
My
like,
brother,
bro, nah.
my brother.
I've
First
done-
time I retro.
Oh shit, here we go.
He almost did it to you again. I remember that day.
0-75
Yeah,
against
Is it?
Frank.
Just 75?
just 75.
It was
Fighter
75.
But
Street Fighter 4.
But hold on. But were you trying to get advice at that time? Like, were you trying to learn, or were you just playing?
No, he gave me some tips. Actually, we went into training
I'm
mode.
saying, were you trying to learn, or were you just playing?
I was just playing.
Yeah, we were both.
There's a fundamental difference there. Yeah, like what you're looking for when you
what
play.
he's trying to say is when you're trying to learn, like you're furious in the fact that you're not like you think you're not improving, but in general you are. Like you just need that little break. But when you're thinking that you're not improving, you get frustrated in the
When
fact
you-
that you like, oh my god, I'm not
don't
improving.
see-
Yeah.
You're not seeing progress. You're like, I need to see the progress.
Because at that time when you showed up, I asked you, you told me, "Oh, I'm just a casual fighting game player."
Yeah.
And I looked at you and was like, "There is no such thing as a. You can play some fighting games casually, sure,
At first.
yeah, but you're
You won't
never
be that
gonna-
way for long.
Yeah,
As soon as you enter training mode, you're not a casual anymore.
like I'm sorry,
I'm
bro.
sorry
like
to say.
most fighting game players, we don't really.
if you hit me
believe,
with a
like,
65 hit combo and you told me you're casual, sorry, bro.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe you, bro.
Unless you play Berserker and DNF, then you can hit him with a 65 hit combo.
Or
and
you
still
just
be a
press
casual.
one button,
I mean-
Marvel 3.
I mean, that character like swings a million times. I can't even deny that one. Like if you install, you go from doing 1, 2, 3 to 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4.
My thing is when I first started playing again, it's just I had been so many years and like there's a lot of like terminology that even now I still don't know.
Hey,
That
just ask.
and like I knew I was gonna get my ass kicked as soon as I sat down. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad.
And it was also the same when I started learning with Nate and Tekken.
Reality
Because I
checks.
told Nate once I knew what I was doing and I knew it was wrong and I knew I was making bad choices, it actually would anger me more because now I know I'm making bad choices.
That happens
like now
to
I
me
know I'm
sometimes.
playing bad. And when you know you're playing bad, it frustrates you because you're like, why am I playing like this?
bro.
Yep.
It's the
But
first
like,
step.
I don't know. Like for me, to give you a perfect example, like I don't. One thing I got told very recently, and even now I still like catch myself, and I did doing it. Cammy, first time when Street Fighter 6 first came out. What did everybody tell me?
Stop spiraling. Right?
I told your ass to stop sweeping. I don't know about anybody else, bro. I told your ass to stop sweeping.
Nah, Spiraler, that
Spiral-
was,
that
that was
Spiraler
the first
killed
time
you.
I saw your match, and I was like, why
Spiraler
did you do
killed
that?
you is facts.
So
It's
like,
facts. But sweeping it also killed you.
like, so I stopped spiraling, but like every now and then I still catch myself like, damn.
It's okay to do
Right,
it.
and I'm like,
Spiral
damn.
arrow is literally just sweep but far away, and it's just as bad.
Yeah. So you can spiral arrow,
Really
and if
bad.
it's max distance, it's safe.
Okay, I will say this though. I will say this. Now we were bashing on him.
Nah,
You did
bashing
really
on
well. This past tournament, I will say, he hit me with a combo. I was like, okay, I see you, man. You learning a little bit of Cammy stuff. I got you.
The Dennis that I 75-0'd in Street Fighter 4 does not exist anymore.
We killed
Hey.
We shot that guy.
He's just gone.
He's dead.
I'll remember
I got
him,
Negan in the back.
He's dead.
but
to the
now
world.
there's a whole new Dennis here. I don't know what happened to the old one, but this one's like a lot better at the game.
We took him out back real quick.
by the old.
I will say, like, when it comes to like getting better, there is like one particular thing that is a roadblock for a lot of people, and it's just being honest with yourself about why you're losing, right? Like,
Admit you're trash.
it's not the character you picked. It's not their position on the tier list. It's not your opponent being cheap. It's you fucking up, and you have to realize that it's gonna be that way. And the good news is that there's a way for you to fix it.
Yep. Skill issue, pilot issue. Call it what you want.
Biggest thing that people don't understand is that every single time they lose, instead of saying that the other guy is better than them, they blame it on something.
They make
It's
excuses
every
up.
single time.
Always make up
until you go ahead and lose to somebody and go, damn, that guy's really good.
But and in that you also you also give yourself, you know, compliments, right?
yeah,
Like, perfect example, last Thursday. I knew going into my match, this man was gonna beat my ass. But I took a round off of him.
yeah, which is that round. I'm gonna say that's what I was like. Damn, Dennis. Okay, I didn't expect that throw. That was nice.
And
That
like-
was nice.
And I was like, okay, that's
Yeah.
progress. Like,
good.
it wasn't a total wash. I didn't get embarrassed
up.
on stream.
We ain't free around
Hold
here.
up, I definitely will say this though. Getting mad is natural. A lot of people,
Yes.
a lot of people love to tell you, don't get mad. Hey, look, fam, ain't nobody perfect.
It's the anger is motivation.
if you look, when I fought Frank, we first started playing, it was kind of even. We was like going back and forth, and then I
No. He was whooping my ass. Do not let this man get.
I was not
He-
whooping. I was not whooping.
He
your ass.
beat my ass like 5 games in a row, and then I
Four.
was like, okay,
4, so he
four.
remembers. So he
He knows.
remembers.
But no. and
He
no,
knows what
when-
he
when
did.
he says that, it wasn't like I was winning flat out.
yes, he was.
Oh no, it wasn't.
Yes,
Every round, every match we played, I don't know if you remember this, but every match we played, you would always win the first round. I would have to win the next 2.
all right, so
Every one of those 4 ended like that.
That's just you're playing Manon. It's advantageous for you to lose the first round because then you get medals and then you kill me.
It's more advantageous to just win, but like,
This could branch into that advice I had for you, by the way.
I mean that's fine.
So I'm
Like I
going
said,
to
we can
say,
talk about it today because it's over.
Fuck it, I'll just get into it right now. You ready?
He's going in raw. He's going in raw.
All right.
We just did Dennis. I can't be like, oh yeah, we can do Dennis, but not me. That's not fair.
You know when you hit somebody with that target combo to pull them in for the command throw mix up?
Yeah.
You need to get a medal every time you guess right. Whether it's you guess that they were gonna sit there and get thrown, or whether you guess that they were gonna jump, you need to get a fucking medal.
So
You gotta stop jumping and slapping people down.
Yeah.
so
Get your medal.
I know.
Get your
and
medal.
That's one of the reasons why I was getting frustrated.
EX leg, boy.
Because
Talk
the
about it.
quarter circle forward ES kick would allow me to get that throw, but I kept jumping instead, and I was just like,
Throughout the course of our set, there were at least like 17 medals he didn't get
Yep.
when he should have.
And that's
And
why
he guessed correctly on the mix-up.
And that's why I was like getting frustrated because I'm like, I need to do. I'm not doing it. Like I said, knowing more for me at least does make me more frustrated in matches. Because if I know more and I know what I should be doing and I'm not doing it, it bothers me.
Just do it, bro.
Like I'm like I know what I should be doing, but I did that instead. Like
Go lab it.
Lab until your brain is off.
I know. Like I lab DIs. Everybody's like, you should just lab DIs. I'm like, I've labbed DIs. In the lab, I can do it, but it's in a match.
He was getting frustrated about not reacting to raw DI. That's something only like this guy can do because he's 20.
Or
Bullshit.
I'm over
Oh,
30.
no. Or what,
He's approaching 30. We ain't got it like that
Or
anymore.
what Zora said, if Daigo can do it,
You can do it.
Daigo can do it,
You can do it.
How long?
Okay,
How long
all right. If Michael Jordan can just fucking sit here and sink every fucking basket, you can do it.
Eventually, I'm gonna be able to do it.
You ain't getting that, bro. The amount of time that those people put into the game or sport, whatever they do, is fucking. It's like astronomical.
Bro, he said that to me and Dennis. Me and Dennis looked at each other. Like, did he just compare us to Daigo?
You can, hey yo,
The
you guys can
audacity.
do it.
The unmitigated gall.
As you get older, you have to mitigate the loss of reaction time with your experience and skills.
Zora doesn't understand that, like, as the number for your age goes up, like the lower does your input latency go down.
The more years you spend hating going to work, the worse at fighting games you become.
yes.
Unless you make up
Zora's
for
over
it.
there and he's inputting shit and it's coming out in 1 frame. We're over here working with like 5 frames.
So we gonna
got
And a
built-in
on a
delay,
Wi-Fi
bro.
connection.
Built-in delay.
We got rollback and offline.
I'm about to say I'm gonna put it out there for the Gen Zers. You know that little input delay? How sometimes it says like 2 frames, 3 frames. Yeah, the older you get, that number just keep ticking.
it just goes up. It's not on the screen, but it's there.
We all on like a 10 or 15 frame delay right now. Like I'll see the DI and I'm like, I should counter that. And for some reason, my finger, like it just won't come out.
The brain says punch and your body's like, maybe tomorrow.
I just press it after.
I do too. Honestly, I do.
Then you see, shh, and it's like, why are you doing it now? Why didn't you do it 2 seconds ago?
Like every time you see
That's
did
not
do it
how
2
my
seconds
brain
ago.
works.
I started doing it 2 seconds
every
ago. It
ti-
just came out now.
Every time you see me block a DI and then I DI back, that wasn't me trying to be like a cheeky dude trying to do. No, that was literally just me being like, oh yeah.
I should.
Okay, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. well, it's easier when you're jabbing. I told you guys already. Like if you're jabbing, it's way easier.
100%. He was
Yes.
getting mad about doing it raw though.
Yes.
You know, like this man was straight up. And that's when I realized how far Ken's DI goes.
He wasn't ready to hear this when I was trying to say it to him yesterday. So I wasn't doing it raw. I was.
You told me that yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will tell the people.
I was about to say, you did tell me that.
What was happening was he had a pattern of taking like 3 steps back, 2 steps forward, and pressing a button. So then I just started hitting the DI when he was pressing that button. And I'd catch whatever normal he was pressing, and he'd get hit. That's what was happening.
And with Manon, because Manon is more so
Start pressing cancel
she's on the
normals, bro.
power side. She's not on the speed side. Depending on the normal I'm pressing is not cancelable. And like a lot of the ones that I was using that like would reach him were not cancelable.
He was trying to play footsies, and I said, fuck that. I'm playing Ken today.
Yeah, that's a lot of the problem with the old school Street Fighter players.
You know
that
what
have
you
it
guys
right
are
now.
doing? You should just went walk back 3 steps.
That's
walk
no,
forward.
you-
Walk
I-
forward.
I-
No,
look,
wait.
I am
Walk
in the
forward
same
2
boat.
steps. Command throw.
I
would've done that.
am in the
I
same
would've
boat
done
with
it.
you. So a lot of the and
It would've worked too.
And this is my
That's what I'm
and this,
saying.
wait, and this is also my first grappler. I don't play grappler, so I don't have the grappler mindset yet. I'm working on it.
I was like, oh, he DI'd? Command throw.
You know, I remember his frustration because obviously I took Bun's advice to heart and
Oh, I got fucking thrown everywhere. I was mad.
and
Oh, I was
we're
mad.
playing right, and I'm like, throw chain.
I was like,
throw.
I'm good. I had to stop. Like,
He's like, how the fuck am I the grappler and I'm getting thrown?
I had to stop. But see, that's the thing though. I know myself well enough. Like that's why I'm telling people like getting angry, it's not unnatural. Like if you're getting angry, it's fine.
Take a break. Walk away.
Yeah, take
they
a
literally tell I'm sorry. They literally tell you, like the pros when they're telling you when you're trying to get better, is if you are frustrated, you are not going to learn anything.
you're not learning
Just do
shit.
not go on to the next rank match. Go downstairs, get yourself some water, come right back up, take a sip, and then you go start.
Like
Don't
when I
start
learned
right
when I
away.
learned Tekken and Nate was mopping me.
Yeah, it was bad.
Boy, them chain throws was no joke. I got RDC like I want to say 14 times,
It was bad.
and I was just like, you know what? We need to stop. And then in my anger, I will vent about the match, and then Nate would give his advice about what I was doing wrong. And it was more so like a normal conversation because I'd be like, yo, well, you did this, and that. What was going on? And he'd just be like, oh, well, I knew you were going to do X, Y, and Z, so I just punished you for it. And I'm like,
I
just stop doing
remember.
X, Y, and Z.
I remember when because like obviously I think we've talked about I think we talked about it in my origin story. Like my goal was always to beat Walter. So we would play, right, and we would be and this is where I would get frustrated. We'd be playing and he's whooping my ass, right, and I'm like doing shit and you in the middle of the game he would just be like, D, you're getting anxious. Stop it. I can tell.
Damn.
You're a scumbag for that, bro.
My birthmark isn't.
no, it's
I have a question about that though. Have you beaten him yet?
So
I feel like you could now.
no.
Get him.
So
I think you could.
if we compare Walt Coyote to now, he is approaching the level he was. I would say he's probably already surpassed the level he was at.
He's definitely surpassed.
I told him I think he's better than he ever was. Like I think he's at right now. 'Cause he's
When
learned
we
so much
first
more.
started playing, I was beating him, but now he's gotten to the level where I'm struggling. Like I'm struggling again, and I like it
That's good.
because like that's what I want.
Get your
That-
motivation back,
Be the
right?
training partner.
Yes.
Hold on. I want to
Is
say
this in
this.
6 or is this in 2?
No.
6.
Since we just talking today, Walter, you are the most DI crazy person I have ever played in that game. Even more so than him.
This is why I just wait.
Yo, Walter, with you it was calculated. I feel like where we round start DI, like bro, what? You know?
I've got armor. now.
Everybody else would at least drive rush round start. Walter, round start. DI.
I do it sometimes.
I think he's subscribed to the Hetzi philosophy. Spend the bag.
Oh my god.
Don't do that.
You know what, Frank? Thank you. I appreciate
There
you for
are
that.
times when you should probably do it. Well, there's probably never a time when you should do it. But you can do it and it'll work. But should you have done it? Very debatable.
It's like a
Don't spend-
95.
No, so like
5%
so here's
ratio of like don't do it to do it.
here's what I will tell you that you're experiencing right now. You're experiencing exactly what you experienced, what anybody that was playing me when Buns gave me that advice experienced. Because there was one thing that Walt, when we first started playing 6, that he didn't do. He did not DI. He never DI'd. He never DI'd.
Yeah, the new-
and someone said to him,
Oh, it's your fault.
Don't. I did not say that. I said you should DI back. I said you should DI back. Don't DI like random.
And
So-
that's how he interpreted it. All right.
No. It was not that he interpreted it that way. He's trying to DI as much to learn how it works. To then use it into his advantage,
enough.
into
Yeah.
his gameplay.
Process
But he's
it.
got to get used to it.
The reason why I say DI back is because it's an option in the game that you should be using.
Yeah.
It's not something that you should use all the time. Cause
Yeah, but
okay,
the-
me and Demi put this in a very perspective, right? DI is only good when Mena uses it in a walking back and forth scenario where he like presses a block string, walks back, DIs. That's cool, right? Because it's a raw DI. But now let's say I'm block stringing you and you DI, that's a stupid DI. You just gave me my turn back type of thing. There's certain times where you shouldn't be doing it, and there's certain times where you should be doing it.
Yeah, but
it's
the
an
way-
option in the game you should use.
The way that Walt's going about doing it is like he's like, okay, I need to incorporate this into my game plan. So he fucking turned the DI dial all the way to like 11 out of 10, and then he's like, all right, now that I've incorporated it into my game plan, then you dial it back. And then you're like, now we turn it down.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing. Like when with the character that I play, I noticed by watching like other players who play her, I was like, dang, those guys drive rush a lot more than I do. A
Yep.
lot more. And it's,
I fucking never drive rush with Sim at first, and now I do it a lot more.
yeah.
It's good.
I
I'm like-
played Nate for the first time in Street Fighter 6 in quite a while today, and the amount of just drive system mechanics that he uses now compared to even a couple weeks ago when I played him last is like night and day. It's like playing a completely different person.
Yeah.
Fucking half.
And like for me with Cammy, when we went to CEO and I saw Punk's Cammy gameplay, like there was a combo he was using a lot, right? And I'm like, I can do that combo. And I can do that combo.
Yeah,
all right.
bro. The heavy shit, the fucking knuckle.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
That shit looks godlike,
it's the
bro.
it's the down heavy, medium punch drive rush. Down heavy,
good,
medium.
bro.
So then the other one is the dive kick combination that he was
Oh, she
using.
like goes down and then she goes up.
Yeah.
And down again.
Yeah.
That shit's
I think Cammy is cool as fuck in this game.
she's a
And-
fucking fighter jet, bro.
Yeah,
She's
she
got the
is.
sound effects and everything when she does her fucking.
She's so cool.
I don't
She's
know.
so
I don't
cool,
know how
bro.
she the jet.
She has really cool combos.
I don't know how she the jet, but Guy worked for the Air Force.
It don't matter.
But
No.
Guy was also don't jump on me.
It's a no
Can't
flight
jump on
zone.
freedom.
So
like-
no flight zone.
Protect the skies. So like
Protect the sky-
when I
Can't jump
got,
on freedom.
so when I started incorporating that one of those combos into my gameplay, I think I went into a couple of casual matches online where I just used that combination. That's all I did.
You know what's also weird about being on the other offensive playing a grappler? I am not used to not having as many like buttons to press it. So like
Yeah.
a decent amount of Manaz B and Bs, it's not a lot of buttons, but they do damage. And it's weird to me because I'm so used to being the dude that's like pressing all the buttons, doing all the fancy stuff, making it look cool, and now I'm just like,
It's a different but
Nah.
a more simplistic game plan.
Nope.
Because like you have a couple good normals, right? And then you have like most of them are just like situational shit you'll probably never use. But because your game plan is just throw them at any fucking possible time.
yep.
Get your command throw, and you use your strings that help you achieve that goal. So you don't like if you're a rushdown character, rushdown characters, they need to just fucking go in, right? So they need like 12 different ways to mix you up. Not a grappler. I just gotta grab you.
It's kind of why I actually gravitated towards Ryu at first, or well, in a lot of Street Fighter games, is because I kind of acknowledge to myself that I don't want to spend that much time labbing, and Ryu's game plan is super simple.
Yep.
You hit him twice, you EX Tatsu, and you DP after.
I will say like I said, I get frustrated at times, but like if I'm thinking about it overall in the grand scheme of things, I actually do like the change because I've played like the more balanced character that's a little more slow in the neutral, but I've never touched a grappler.
Wait till you find a zoner attractive. You're gonna have a hell of a time.
So
I'm having
like
a great
I'm
fucking
switch.
time
So
over
this
here.
is like this is like switching. Like if there was a knob, right, and it had 4 settings, like rushdown is my number 1, and then like the balance character, I would say is like my number 2. The grappler's number 3, and the zoner, oh that's 4. I'm gonna have a hard time playing zoners.
I don't think I've played a true zoner.
It's a whole new way to learn. Like just learning how to apply pressure as a zoner. I'm like, do I want to be close? Sometimes.
Do you count USS as a zoner?
Who?
Not really.
USS as
No, I think he's a well-rounded character.
the
The guy with the gun blade
the
and
gun
the Grand Blue.
Ulysses.
It's USS.
I think it's Eustace.
Eustace.
You still use my
Yeah,
brother.
Eustace.
But yeah, I think he's like an all-round character because he's good up close, he's good far away. He's just
He has
well
mix.
balanced. Sure, he's got mix up, but he's just a
So
well-balanced
cool.
character. I think he just
Yeah.
has a little bit of everything.
I
He's got
think-
good projectiles too.
I think he's so cool. The freaking grenades that he throws.
I think the fucking lightning effects from his moves are fucking nuts. It
Oh, yeah.
reminds me of fucking Zero from MVC3.
But yeah, but
But he
yeah,
has a
like,
gun though. He has a
The
gun
character,
and
he like
he's a charge
jumps and like
character.
zaps. And you just
Yeah.
But it's like it's also like seeing like when other people see you play. Because I remember when I met Zora was like, man, I love the neutral. I really like the neutral.
No, you don't.
I was like, no, you like corner
He
pressure.
likes the neutral that leads to the corner.
Yeah. I was like, you like corner pressure. He looked at me. He's like, no, I like neutral, man. And then he went home and he thought about it. He's like, dang, I
And-
do like corner pressure.
This is literally me when I went home that exact same night. I went home and I went to lab, and then the first thing that happened, I was like, I look like I took a step back. I'm like, damn, I'm really out here learning corner pressure. I'm like, I was walking back. I was like, okay, let me see this block string, and then let me walk back, walk forward. Wait a minute, I'm in the corner. Like,
I kind of had
This
a
is so
similar
funny,
moment
bro.
because it was we were playing online Street Fighter 5, and I think it was you, Buns, Sin.
It's crazy.
It was a lot of us.
It was a lot,
I
yeah.
remember that day.
And we were going through it, and Buns was just mopping everybody. Like everybody, right? And then, like, I come up and I'm like, screw it. Let's throw Cammy into the mix. And I took a round off of him after I had just been playing him with Ryu. And then it was Sin that was like, why aren't you playing Cammy? Like, you love to jump, and Cammy gives you dive kick when you jump. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I don't love to jump. I don't jump that much.
Oh, yes, you fucking do, bro.
So much.
We have some jumpers in our midst.
Bro, I
know who they are.
Bro.
I'm one of them. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a jumper.
He's one of them.
I mean, Frank gave me a call me yesterday. He was like, I will say your neutral has gotten a lot better. He's like, because you don't jump as much as you used to.
It's actually really true. Like, I was waiting for his ass to jump. I was like salivating for it, you know, and he just wouldn't fucking do it. I was so frustrated.
Frank and his dad are the reason why I'm so good at anti-airs. 100%. They fucking jump. I'm like,
it's so frustrating.
Here I
That
come.
is so slippery in Street Fighter 6, bro. He plays Blanca.
He's
He's been playing Blanca forever.
Full screen. We'll be all the way the fuck over there, right? He'll jump towards you, do the hop with Blanca, right? Neutral jump up, then attack. I'm like, what?
So fucking
Who the fuck
random.
thinks like that, bro? And you get hit because you're like, oh, that's so dumb. So you get slapped the first couple times.
Yes, he steals games from you just because you're basically trying to catch a wet bar of soap.
Like, who would do that?
But yeah, no, like, and I think what helped me and
From a football field away.
what helped me learn neutral was when I played Tekken.
Bro.
Because in Tekken, jumping is really not an option.
I learned that so fast. You have no idea.
I wish someone would.
You guys are
jump me.
playing the wrong characters. Play Geese, Akuma, or Eliza. You can jump all you want.
Okay, yeah, those characters have something
Okay.
that they can do from the air, and I get you.
Okay.
But most characters in
they're
that
not
game,
Tekken characters.
if you're jumping, you don't want to jump.
Bro, I remember the first time I touched Tekken, and then I think I was going against you, Dennis. Or I don't remember who it was. I'm pretty sure it was you.
Yeah, it
I would
was.
jump and I get stuffed. It's like 30%,
do that.
40%
Don't do
off.
that.
Why you
I'm
doing
like,
that?
damn, bro.
Why you doing that?
And then
Stop
I'm like,
doing
dude,
that.
this is insane. I'm like, what the heck? I was like,
It
yep,
should have
this
been a
game
red
is
flag
not-
when you pressed up and your character started walking away from the screen instead of jumping.
Oh no!
I should have been like,
so this was at Bun's house, and Bun's like, oh yeah, I've been playing Tekken. I'm learning Akuma. We should play. I'm like, all right, cool. I haven't played Tekken. Yeah, I was like, I haven't played Tekken in like a good amount of time at this point. It was a long time since I played Tekken. I was like, I'll play you, but
Riding like a
my
bike.
apologies if I'm not as good as you remember me being, because I haven't played in a hot
Riding a
minute.
bike.
And he was like, all right, cool.
hit him
He-
with riding a bike.
He jumped with Akuma, and I did Lily's down 3-4. Everybody doesn't know what Lily's down 3-4 is. It's
Matterhorn.
when she does the handstand and she
Matterhorn,
she
yeah.
kicks you in the air.
I hate that shit.
Like I did it, and he was like, "Damn! All right, I ain't gonna jump no more."
Bro, it's
Wise move.
To be fair, like Akuma in Tekken is so much harder to play than
It is very
Akuma in Street
That's why.
Fighter.
Hey, look, I'm a Shoto player, right?
Don't
Tekken came out with Akuma. Hey, let's try an Akuma. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go back to Hwarang.
Shit, this
Nah.
game is hard.
And then
He played Frank.
Knock this.
Yeah.
I just played the fucking game. Okay? Like,
Why does man sound like he in court?
I didn't find out that he dropped Hwarang because I played him in the match until like months later.
You made Sin drop a game.
That was funny.
Wait, what?
He made Sin
He
quit
made
Blaze
Sin
Blue.
stop playing Blaze Blue.
Also Street Fighter
He
5.
did. He fucking did.
Yeah.
Jury.
It was basically the same thing. Like, but that's not fair because I played Jury. Like I was playing Street Fighter 5 against Sin. He mained Jury at the time. And I was playing him, I was beating him up, and then I played Jury too. But when Jury came out in Street Fighter 5, I picked her up as a main for a couple months. So I knew how to play the character. So I played him as Jury, also beat him, and then he was like, you can't just beat me with my own character, bro. And I'm like, wait, it's not like that. And then he quit.
Okay, listen.
look, you have a reputation,
okay.
Frank.
Listen,
You got a reputation, Frank.
Literally, my main characters. What do you want me to do?
Like, I will tell the story again. I'm sitting there and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna play Tekken. I haven't played Tekken in a while, but Hwarang my guy. I'm a Hwarang player.
Me too.
I'm a Hwarang player.
You ain't.
And then he comes out, and I'm like, so, guys, I'm not a Horian player.
I was so disappointed. I need another one. I need someone else to learn the character to help me.
All I know is if we ever have anybody we're trying to get into the scene, Frank, you are to not play them.
Fine. But I also played Lars, and you still haven't dropped Lars.
You didn't play him in a Lars.
Yeah, but I beat you with Lars.
I bet I could beat your ass with Lars right now. I'll do it.
Bet.
Let's do it.
Money match! Money match!
Hey,
Loser drops the character.
Hey, hold up. I can't. I don't have the equipment set up to record that. So hold off.
So, I understand your pain, Frank, because no one fucking plays King, bro. Everyone plays Armor King.
I don't know why. I think King's better.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
you are.
Yes, I agree with that.
It's a fact. That
I
character's just
don't
better.
think that Armor King does anything that
Dude,
that King couldn't do.
he was-
but easier.
He was surprised when I came back.
Yeah, that was really fun. But you trying to play again? Yeah. Like Tekken? Yeah. The same game we played yesterday. Yeah. All right.
You mean it was? It was like 30-0. Yeah.
Okay.
After
how
that
long-
Smash Brothers ass beating, I ain't
How
surprised.
long did you and Chris play at CEO that night? Like 2 hours straight,
Yeah, I
right?
think we played like 30, 40 matches.
Yeah.
It was a bit.
It was like,
You beat his ass?
He won. So if we played
I
like
think Chris is
40
good,
matches, I think I won like 30 of them. He won like 10 or 12.
That's not bad.
He did good.
He did good.
He's pretty damn good at that game. He's been practicing a lot.
he's very
Wait.
committed.
So you won 30 matches and he won about like
Yeah, I would
10
say- I
or
would say
12,
like 10,
and
11,
that's
12.
pretty good, right?
It's pretty good.
What was that score yesterday, Alex?
So what? Me and you?
When we played yesterday, what was the score?
You had like 40. I had like I think it stopped at like 8, something like that.
I had 30. You had 8.
Yeah.
That's pretty
No.
good.
It's
Pretty good.
That's 30. That's you
I,
won
like yet again, I
25%.
didn't say that I was frustrated I was frustrated at myself, and I like couldn't focus after a
good.
while.
Yeah, I get that.
In my opinion, if you win like a couple matches, yeah, of course you're gonna lose because you
Dude,
don't
I
really know.
took a picture the first time I took 5 matches off this dude.
So
I can see that picture.
sidebar.
I still have the picture.
when Street Fighter V first released Balrog, right? Our friend Sean never played the game, right? Sean played Laura. I played Sean for like 50 fucking matches, right? The first time Sean took a match off my Balrog, he took a picture, sent it to all of our friends, and said, "I'm never playing you again."
I thought he played Karen.
He started to play Karen, but he switched to Laura.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Took a picture, sent it to everyone. He was like, "Never playing you again.
Yeah, no, I did the same thing. Like
Man's undefeated.
Did he never play you again?
Never again.
Like-
Not once."
I experienced this, not the same thing, but my wife, she
funny.
she beat me in Street Fighter 4 once when we were playing on an arcade
Now,
machine.
the best part, it
And
was the
she
first time you guys
brings
played,
it up
right?
all the time. This was also pre me transitioning to stick.
But this was the first time you guys played, right?
This is the first time we played. I had never played on stick before at that moment. To be fair, neither did she. She also never played the fucking game. But she whooped my ass.
Slapped him up with
I
Blanca. Never
played
it
Ryu.
again.
She was playing Chun-Li. And
That was
his
wife's
It was
undefeated.
done. She beat me that one match, and she was like, "Cool." Walked away. I was like, "No, wait, come back." And she's like, "Nope, you're gonna hold this forever." And I still do to this day. That was like
That's
at
a L.
least
That's a
9
lifelong
years
L.
ago.
So
That was at least 9 years ago.
I don't have the original picture.
Bro, 9 years?
Gotta
Damn,
hold that L
that's
for
like-
9 years, bro.
Bro.
And he lives with the
You-
person
I'm about
who
to say,
beats
you know
his
what-
ass.
The rest of my life will be like this.
So I don't-
because she will never play me again.
I don't have the,
Ever.
I don't
And
have
she's my wife, so she's not going anywhere.
And then people ask, like literally, like there was like a time or something that this girl wanted to know how to play Street Fighter. And I'm like, all right, bet, yeah, I can teach you how to play Street Fighter. I would destroy this girl. And then people were asking me, bro, why don't you just go easier? Let her win one. This is exactly why. This is why you're gonna get the smoke, bro.
See,
I don't
that's
care.
not how you learn.
This
The
is
difference is
no,
she didn't
no.
actually want to learn how to play the game.
She just wanted to play with you.
I know, I get it,
Yes.
but she gonna get the smoke though.
No,
I'm not gonna take this
that's-
L.
That's not how that works.
I'm not gonna say this L. I'm sorry.
First off, off, you don't immediately.
I agree. Don't hold back.
You don't.
Shit.
No, that's the one that's biased and you hurt. You can't get your rematch. That's not fair.
No. If I would have held back, I wouldn't have played Dennis for 75 matches on that first day.
I'm talking about your wife. Not
And you
Dennis.
wouldn't have kicked me off Warring either, but hey, here we are.
Look, see that was a you problem, bro. I didn't do that.
So
was just
I
playing
don't have
game.
the original picture, but I do have the original picture from when I went my first time going equal with Nate. And we both went like 7-7. I took a picture of that shit because I was like, I didn't get bodied.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Bro,
Never hold back. Never hold back. It don't matter who it is. Never hold back.
The when Soul Calibur 6 first dropped and Alex was trying to teach me how to play that game, it went well for about the first 10 matches for Al.
And then he learned. I was like, and I was like, I can't. I was like, honestly, on this one, I was like, I am shocked. He was like, by what? I was like, I've been playing this game for years. Most people I play, even if I teach them, can't touch me. You played 10 matches. I was like, the way that you like are able to learn a game, I was like, I don't have that. Like, I was like, it takes me forever to get to that level. If
We
I
played
ever
like
do.
20 games.
Takes me forever to get to that level.
The more games you learn, the easier the next one becomes.
Yeah.
Nightmare's cheap.
It's very true. It is very true.
Nightmare's
In
cheap.
that, in
Hold
that
up.
aspect.
Pause, because I get where everybody wants to be on the, yeah, he's right, Trey. Nah, I'm not talking about that. Y'all have not experienced what I have experienced. You have experienced it with maybe like 1 or 2 people. But when I say these two, you could play a game they have never heard of before.
I'll figure it out.
And it don't matter what the game is. It's a different level. Because, yet again, cool, they learned the game. I played that game. This wasn't a, we both just started, woo. This was my game. And at first, I'm like, all right, kind of expected this.
Not anymore.
And then he started going a little, like, oh, okay, it's getting a little close now. This is a little ridiculous.
Pretty funny.
And then I started losing. I was like, how in the Sam? I think it was like match 20 when it started changing.
Yeah.
I'm
20
pretty
matches.
Good at, pretty good at Kusoge roulette, by the way.
It took me
It's when you play a random fucking shit game that
Yeah.
you've never played before
It took
with someone
me-
else who's also never played this random shit game before.
when I
pretty
played
good at that.
when I played Nate, it took me like in Tekken, it took me like 6 months to get even. Not to win, to get even.
That's a hard fucking game, though.
Doesn't matter. I
think
tried.
it matters.
Look, we played Smash. Got bodied in that game. That's not a hard game to learn because the movement's there, my guy.
It was Melee, though.
Oh, if it was
God
Melee,
damn
never mind.
Melee, bro.
Whatever he just said, ignore it.
Nah.
I played Puff.
Yeah, but this is like,
As someone who's also played Melee fairly casually, like I did learn like
it
competitive
was so
tech and stuff.
he actually
That's
did,
a hard fucking
he
game,
actually
bro.
did one worse than you.
What
He did something worse than you.
I do things bad.
Because he got Sin to not want to play Power Rangers Battle for the Grid from showing him a TOD.
That was so
But
funny.
that's just a normal fucking combo in that game.
He recorded a TOD and then he
so
posted it in
I know,
Telegram.
I saw it. What the that's just the game.
Let me put some context on this, right? This is what made it scary. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, this is scary shit. Cause you would see it, and it's like one of those videos that you know how when people are like in a fight, you see like the bad quality and stuff like that. It's basically what he did. He literally put his phone up. And he's like, here, look, the TV. And then it's like, record TOD. And then, bro, like, it's not, what are you going to react? This man's literally home doing this shit.
Mind you, this was a Rita
funny.
Repulsa TOD. So the whole time Rita Repulsa's beating on you, she's talking Cash Money shit.
Yeah, she
I
is.
mean, she, Cash, got her.
Can we just fucking
What
play
a
this
fucking
game, please?
character, bro. That character's
Yo, I'm
I
down.
have not played another person in Battle for the Grid since Ryu came out, and I want to play the fucking game.
Well, good luck with that because Nate scared everybody off.
Not me.
I'll play the game.
I'll still get my ass
I'll
whopped.
play the game.
I like that character.
Everybody's
I like the Purple Ranger. I like the Boxing Ranger, the Muay Thai one.
scared everybody because everybody who was like, yeah, we'll play it this Sunday.
Yeah,
we
we
gonna
were.
come over and play it. That combo got posted. No one showed.
I was so proud. I was like, look what I could do. It costs no meter to do the combo. You built up enough meter to level 3 after it because it hit so many times. Like, look, I did it, guys. And they're like, don't ever fucking talk to me. Damn, bro. I just want to play some
Bro,
Rangers.
in my opinion, just learn to TOD yourself, bro.
No. That's a really great opinion.
Yeah.
Until it's your 10th time getting TOD.
It's fucking Battle for the Grid, bro. Like, it's the easiest game to learn how to combo.
Versus games, bro. I like tags and assists.
I've played Marvel 3. I suck.
Go crazy.
I'm really bad at Marvel 3. Battle for the Grid, I'm pretty okay.
Yeah,
It's
Frank,
an
you
easy
may have
execution
made
barrier.
people stop playing the game after you played them.
Who do you play?
They didn't even make it to the game.
Grid? I play Jason. I play the Pink Ranger that has the 2 daggers that can like teleport around.
Gun.
And
hidden missiles.
yeah, she's got the hidden
The
hidden
Pink Time
missile
Ranger,
cannon.
yeah.
And I used to play the blue Power Ranger, the samurai one, before Ryu came out.
Oh,
But-
Kruger.
Yeah, Kruger.
Yeah,
I didn't really play that character though. I just like needed another
I don't remember
character
who my
for the
team
third
was, but
slot.
I want to say that it was Ryu. It was Red Ranger,
Which one?
the
Jason.
Morphin. Yeah,
Mighty
Jason.
Morphin? Okay.
Yeah, and then
familiar.
I want to say Tommy.
You know what's,
Original Green Tommy?
Yeah,
Okay. Because there's Lord Draken.
hold on, you know what's crazy
Tommy. OG Tommy.
though? You know it was really wild? I played Power Rangers and I don't think I had a Red Ranger on my team.
Me neither.
I had
There's a lot of
the
Rangers.
I never had a Red Ranger on
the
my team.
time guy, the blue guy.
Center
And then
Sword.
yeah,
guy's really
I
cool.
played the Muay Thai one.
That guy's sick.
That character
That guy is fucking
does
insane.
so much fun. Like you thought Rita Repulsa's TOD was fucking.
I know, I saw his.
Bro,
His
that
is
character's
ridiculous.
where he could TOD without assists.
Yeah, he can do it by
That
himself.
character's so cool.
Dude, when I found
That
out,
character's
when I
so cool. I
found
love
out
that
you
character.
could kick the little wolf circle thing out and then do different things with it, I'm like, this is dope.
So cool.
That guy
You know who? You know which other character I really liked? The
then-
lion one. It's the villain. You know,
Akuma.
Akuma. Yeah, Akuma.
Akuma too.
That fucking character.
That character's so fun. When you bouncing off walls and shit,
Yeah.
bro.
No,
It's
and
so
then
sick.
I didn't really play her, but I did play her. It was the Shadow Pink Ranger. Because of the
Kimberly.
yeah,
Oh.
because she had the setups and all that.
Yeah.
and her assist just
Her, I think I played her as well. I can't remember if I ended up putting her on my team or if it was Tommy. It was one of those two.
bro. You know how messed up it was to put bombs in the air and then bombs on the ground and just be like, go ahead, move.
It's that play. That's sick. That play was really cool. So
Yeah, just like go ahead, do something, do anything. I dare you.
But I think the characters I played was the one from the Silver Ranger from SPD, the one with the sword.
Oh yeah,
dog.
the wolf. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
wolf.
Charger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kruger. I played him. I played the Blue Ranger from the movie because he was easy.
Cenozoid.
Yeah, and then I think I played. Who was my third character? There was no more. I played the Muay Thai one, but I played somebody before
JP,
him.
I think, is the Muay Thai guy.
Yeah,
RJ.
RJ.
Some fucking
I think I played
double letter abbreviation, whatever.
Oh, I played the guy with the villain with the Z, the Zed.
Lord Zed.
That
I played
character
Zed in
is
the third-
hard as
the third
fuck to
spot.
play.
All right, so hold on. I'm not gonna lie. We reached an hour like a while ago.
That's okay. We were playing talking.
We're doing
shit.
it live.
Talking shit.
Hey, ain't no soul. That's my memory.
That's true.
And
We do it
can't-
live.
And we can't make it too big that our editor can't edit it. All right.
I'm gonna break it up in 2 parts.
Yes,
Break
she
it up
did.
into 2 parts.
Did we drop the quality?
Then we draw the.
That could just be 2 episodes.
It could be. Yeah, it could be 2 episodes.
No, it could be 2 episodes. That's fine. We'll run this back again though. But we definitely got to end it here. See, this is what happens when we don't have a topic set up.
You know, we never even talked about the Marvel tournament. You were
We
asking
never
me about.
even talked about it.
What Marvel Tournament?
He was gonna ask me something about the Marvel.
No. We like I said, we'll run this back. We'll do it again one of these days.
Well, why don't we just cover this last topic and then
All right. Well, we'll cover this topic. Then we'll call it. We'll do that. We'll
He
do
was gonna
that.
ask me something.
So
I don't know.
no. What I was gonna ask you was in that Marvel tournament, because you said I'm not that good at Marvel.
Yeah, I'm fucking trash at that game.
Who was the person that was like, oh, Marvel's my game?
Oh, you want me to just say their name?
You can. I mean, you don't have to.
I'll give you his fucking socials. I don't give a fuck. I have no fucking no filter. I don't care. It was Sin. Sin did it. Sin was like, yo, I play Marvel 3. I'm pretty good at this game. I was like, oh, for real? That's cool. Who you play? I'm assuming Virgil because he's always quoting Virgil fucking, all the time. And he's got.
He's a cool ass character.
Yeah, cool. I don't got a problem with tiers in that game. Like, I know the fucking characters are good and I know how strong they are and I understand that they're hard to play, but it's a team game. You can get happy birthday and then you're dead. It's fine.
No.
I'm like, cool.
So
Who do you play?
So before that, what made it funny was they sat down to play some casuals before we started. They were playing on the stream setup at the time. And I'm just watching, because I'm sitting there getting ready to commentate, and I'm just watching. And when I say Nate is, this man went from big cheesy smile to angry face.
Real quick.
Very fast.
Yeah, I put my murder face on when I played that.
No, not you. Sin.
Oh,
Yes.
Sin? Yeah, you're right.
That boy went from I'm happy to be here to sad boy.
So he,
Nate plays a pretty unusual character in that game, actually.
my whole team.
I don't know anybody
What's your
who
team?
plays Captain
I know you got Captain America.
So I
Sentinel
play
and
Captain
Dormammu.
America, Sentinel, and Dormammu. But I can also change Sentinel to either Storm or Wolverine.
Fuck.
So I play weird characters.
But if I remember correctly, in that tournament, for I want to say probably like 75% of the tournament, you never lost Captain America.
I didn't lose Cap until I played Prox.
Yeah.
Most of the people who were at that tournament did not know how to
No,
play.
No,
Prox.
Prox fucked me up. Prox actually plays that game.
Yeah.
When he popped me up and he did the fucking Doom staircase combo, which for those who don't know, it's when Doom he pops you up, right? He does a couple hits, he air dashes diagonally, waits for you to fall, does the medium, then flight cancels so that when you're in flight, you can air dash 5 times. So he air dash medium, canceled the medium into flight, and then air dash medium, air dash medium, air dash medium, all the way to the ground, relaunches you, and then you're fucking dead. After that, you're done. You're in the corner.
Prox really surprised me with how good he is just at fighting games.
Yeah.
It had been quite a long time since someone had beat my ass that hard in Street Fighter 4.
It was pretty bad.
It was
I
extremely
played him in 4 too, and he
one-sided.
fucked me up.
I bet that if I played him in 100 matches, I don't think I would win even one.
I think I could take, like, out of 100, I could probably take like 10, maybe 15.
Maybe I'm underselling myself,
But
you are,
Like,
but okay.
he will hurt me real.
I'm not saying he's gonna hurt you, but you definitely undersell yourself.
That,
you do.
He actually knows how to play the game, but I didn't drop a single round until I played. I didn't use the
But
character. But I don't play. I play a low tier team, quote unquote,
Yeah.
because Cap is fucking garbage in that game.
Apparently, Sentinel's not that good either, but
No,
But everybody
Dennis-
uses them because I saw a lot of Sentinels being used as
hold
CEO.
on. But Dennis, you had a moment in that tournament as well,
Yeah.
because he played. Who I don't know. Who your
I played Ryu.
No, but I don't know who your first match was.
I don't remember who my first match was.
But he played Ryu. Who else?
Ryu. So my team is Ryu, Zero, and X23.
nice.
how the fuck me and Dennis pick like the same characters in every goddamn game?
Because
bro?
you fucking Shotos have a hive mind and you won't admit it.
He's not wrong.
Go on, Dennis.
So he played the match.
You all
He-
share one brain cell.
He played the match and he lost the match. And he was like, man, I don't know what I did wrong. I look at him and I was like, just play Akuma. He's like, Akuma? Really? I was like, he's better Ryu. Just play Akuma.
Yeah, if you're gonna play a Shoto in Marvel 3, it should be a Akuma.
Marvel 3 is the only game that you'll ever see me willingly play.
And then you picked Akuma for your
played,
next match.
I played a Justin's Wong team, the
Ooh.
honorary X-Men, for a long time, which is Wolverine, Storm, Akuma. That team is so fucking easy to play, and it does so much damage for no reason. You want to learn how to do Akuma loops? It ain't hard, bro. It's literally like forward heavy, cancel demon flip, press a button. Forward heavy, demon flip, press a button. All the way to the corner. When you get to the corner, super. They're dead. That's it. Congratulations. You gotta play fucking Marvel 3.
But you picked Akuma your next match. What happened?
I won.
They fucking died, right?
They died.
That character is stupid
He
damage.
came back. He was like, Alex. I was like, what's up? I won. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, and I don't know what it is. For some reason, I am not the guy who can execute things. But if you ask me, like, hey, look at this gameplay, I'll be like, oh, well, you should probably try and do this and not that. I don't know what it is. Sitting on the outside, I'm fine. But when I'm in the match, I can't do
Every
that.
party needs a party planner.
Yeah.
All right. What
But, like-
character should I play in Street Fighter 6? Whole couch. Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing in my life.
I mean,
in a
you're
crisis, and I need help.
You're
I'm
already,
reaching out to the community for assistance.
you're already playing. You already played Ryu a little bit, but you said you don't like him. How are you
Yeah, it
feeling
seems
about
kinda boring.
Ken?
Ken.
That's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
Like, he's cool, but he's a lot of fun.
So you don't want to have to work that hard. Yeah, I might say you don't want to have to work that hard, Luke.
Try Luke.
I feel like Luke is a little more work than Ryu, but
I'll tell you this right now, don't do Luke. Because if you're telling me Ken is a lot of time, Luke, to learn those perfect timings, bro, you are gonna take a good minute.
Luke a little bit. It's pretty hard to get the perfect timing.
perfect timing is not bad. It takes a like I want to say
Question.
a good amount of time before
Do
you get
you
there.
need them?
You do. Those are your combos. You need those
Cam,
have real damage.
unless you do them.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
have
Need 'em.
to throw my 2 cents in here.
Okay.
Cammy,
No, don't do them.
He's not wrong. I've played Cammy before.
Rich is already.
See,
converted
Nate's
to Cammy.
laughing over there because he knows that I tried to play Cammy in Street Fighter 4 for a while.
funny. He died.
To be fair though, it didn't fucking matter what character I was playing at that time. He was gonna beat my ass
So-
anyway.
So you don't want a character that has a lot of work.
Oh, I know.
Not necessarily, but
I know. You don't want to work that hard. You want to win.
sure.
You don't want to work that hard though.
You already played Jury. Just
Play
Jury.
Marissa.
Oh, Jury.
I'm being dead ass. All you
Jury.
gotta go is go lap the
You're right.
combos.
let the record
Actually-
show that I whispered
Play Marissa.
Marissa
Actually,
before he said
scratch
Marissa.
my Cammy comment.
Play Marissa.
Jury. Jury.
Don't do jury. You're gonna.
I'm
work
about to
hard.
say you've already
Well,
played.
you
Jury.
actually not really. You're not gonna
I've
work.
played Jury before. There's something about her that like, it's probably just my old muscle memory from Street Fighter 5 like fucking me up because the way they like separated like her kick and her charge, like it's just fucking me up a little bit.
I don't know why. I like.
You know what happened to me when I went to Cammy in 6? Before her V trigger, whatever the fuck it was, the 2 middle buttons, that was her knuckle.
Oh, her V skill.
V skill. Yeah,
V
that was her
skill.
knuckle. So the fact that I had to relearn to do knuckle without hitting those 2 buttons
See,
was a pain in the ass because
Yeah, but-
I kept parrying.
Fair, but
Why are
at
you
least,
standing across the stage parrying? Don't worry about it.
well, at least now that you learn how to do it for real though, you can go back to older Street Fighter games and do it.
Oh, yeah.
because they used to be that input anyway.
Exactly.
You ever play Marvel 2?
I will say-
Cammy, that character's stupid.
Oh yes, she is.
okay, I will.
My
say,
team in Marvel 2 is Akuma, Gambit, and Cammy.
I will say this is something that I physically don't understand. Like when I transfer to a new game, like I just completely block out the other game.
Muscle Mary, we're old.
What you're
Shut up.
supposed to do. But some people, they can't do that. I've been asked multiple times. They're like, I don't understand how you can like just jump between games. Like I've played Street Fighter, played Tekken, and played Smash in the same like 2-hour time span, and I've had no problem.
That was
Because
me.
you
that
block
actually
and you're like,
played.
okay, I'm playing
so-
this game.
Yeah.
So
Same thing
okay.
with characters. I'm
So
playing this character.
here's something that I will tell you. When it comes to because like for example at our local I play Street Fighter and Tekken. Okay, I have no problem with that.
Yeah, those are your
Hell,
games.
I use different controllers, and I have absolutely no problem with
You
it.
just flip a switch.
Right? Put me to play Street Fighter in Guilty Gear.
Oh no.
I hate it.
I don't know what it is.
I
about
hate it.
Guilty Gear. I think it's the.
It's the air blocking and the movement.
Yep, because
'Cause
immediately.
it's okay to go from whatever to Guilty Gear, but when you go from Guilty Gear to another game, you try to air block in Street Fighter and get blown the fuck up. You're like, I'm an idiot. Why'd I do that?
And it's worse for me.
And it's fast.
And it's worse for me because like
It's
I
almost
feel
memory.
it's worse for me because
the game. It's almost memory. That's
Street
why.
Fighter 2 Alpha or Alpha 2,
You can air block.
I get air block. So like
Not in the other ones.
like it takes me back. Air block. Why did I get hit? Why am I still in the air?
Wrong
Why am I
game.
dead? Oh fuck! There's no air blocks.
Nah, I get you.
I don't know. For me, it's a little half and half because like I can play Tekken, and then I play Soul Calibur, and it don't happen. And those games
but
are
that's the
very
same game.
similar.
Yeah, they are.
It's you've played those games the most.
Yeah, but I'm
Or, like
but
the transition.
but when I say like it's they're similar, but the fact that Soul Calibur has a dedicated block button. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that.
That's very
I'm
NRS
just
of them.
saying, bro, you can't hate on MK for having a block.
That's I was about
I
to say that's very
actually-
NRS of them.
I actually don't like games that have dedicated block buttons.
I typically don't
But
either.
Street Fighter 6 has a dedicated block button, and I really like that game. That's kind of crazy.
I'm about to say I typically don't either, but with Soul Calibur, the main reason I gave Soul Calibur like a pass.
Depends on what you're doing.
Yeah.
The main reason I gave Soul Calibur a pass was because like, okay, they're holding swords, like they're holding weapons. I get it. With MK, I was like, it's just my fist. Just
Sometimes.
hold back. So it was just, I don't know. Like I gave it a pass because of that, but I was like, whatever. Either way, I still don't like it. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it makes more sense in MK because it's a 2D fighter and you can use the block button to block cross-ups. Like there's no cross-ups in Soul Calibur.
there was no way.
jumping.
There was no way for them to put the jump in Soul Calibur otherwise. Because if you just try and press up, there's other things like up. They didn't really have a way to deal with like sidestepping and jumping the way Tekken did because
you don't jump in Soul Calibur just like you don't really jump in Tekken.
yeah, no, but there are moves that you do that allow you to jump and you get. But like originally, it wasn't Bandai Namco that made Soul Calibur. It was, I believe, a company called RDX. if I'm not
Yeah, I think so.
correctly.
Just take out the ring outs, bro, and I'll play the fucking game. It's so stupid.
You can turn them
part
off.
of the game, bro.
So
part of the
I
game.
understand you can turn them off, but like he said, it's part of the game. So if I were to like really like the game and then go to a tournament and then fucking get ringed out, I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna fucking turn into a Smash player. I'm gonna throw my fucking controller.
Just go to the opposite end of the spectrum. Just ring out everybody until you fucking.
Then I'm playing Smash.
Yeah, so you play. You like Smash too.
I can just play Smash.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
I will
Bro, I'm
say-
playing Smash.
I will say, if I get ringed out, bro, I'm gonna turn into that Dragon Ball player.
So the reason why I hate ring out so much is
We're
because
gonna IRL first. To
I've seen matches where it's 3 rounds to win in Soul
Yeah.
Calibur. I've seen matches where like someone will be up 2 rounds, right? And then the other person will just fucking run away, right? And then so they walk up to him, they're trying to space him out, trying to get him, and what happens? It's like fucking Nightmare or it's fucking Ivy and or whatever, and they just do a back throw. Like Nightmare just grabs your fucking feet when he's crouching and he just flips you over him. And guess what? You're dead. No, it's crazy.
Yeah, but like kind of at the same time with that one though, like if he's back throwing you off the stage, his back is to the edge of the stage. You could ring him out just as easily as he can ring you out.
So like, and this is one reason why I think like, because Soul Calibur is really heavy in the aspect of positionals, even more so than Tekken, because like he said, positional Soul Calibur, you in a bad position, you die. There is no this combo does a lot of damage.
The part I
You
hate
can
about it
just
is
die.
that it's the stages influence the fight. I don't like that.
But wait, hold on. The same thing as in
I was
Tekken,
about,
though.
yeah, I was about
In
to say.
Tekken, they influence the fight in a way like so it's the shape or the distance, right? The stage doesn't determine if you win or lose. In Tekken, it's just like, okay, the combo got cut short because the distance is shorter or whatever. In Soul Calibur, it's just like, you got hit by the same combo, but there wasn't a wall, so you're fucking done that round. Sorry, bro. Hate it. I can't, I don't like that.
I had an urge to disagree, but then I realized what you were saying, and it's fine.
It's literally like it literally determines a win versus a loss, whereas in Tekken it's just like you're gonna take more damage because there's a wall there, but you might still survive it depending on who's doing what with what combo. Soul Calibur's like they carried you. Bye.
The other thing is like, let's say you're like mopping this kid like one-sided, and then he back goes you, and then you die.
Or one lucky fucking sidestep into like forward fucking whatever vertical with Nightmare, you get drilled off the stage. Bye.
That's
gonna be
positioning though.
mad.
Like you,
Like,
that's when you're
one mistake out of like
That's-
all the
that's-
mistakes.
No. If that happened to you, there were already plenty of mistakes that got you there.
That's why I'm like, it's, like if you don't like the game for that, I'm not gonna
Like
argue with you.
if he's got his back to the edge of the stage and you're close enough to be thrown, that's a you being in position issue.
Yes. I understand it is a me issue. I understand it is a gameplay thing. However, as a new person coming in, that fucking sucks.
Yes, it does. Like,
That is not something that you can just not learn. You just have
it's
to.
a thing
be
that
better.
you
I'm
have
like,
to
nah.
like learn how to deal with, just like how in Street Fighter you have to learn how to deal with people throwing fireballs at you all day,
Yeah,
or
but-
getting fucking DP'd every time you jump, or in fucking like Guilty Gear dealing with RC. There's just things that
the
they're pain
difference-
points for the game that you have to get over by playing the game. However, if you don't find that shit fun, I understand that, right? Like if you don't like it, you don't like it. That's
The reason
fine.
why I don't like it is because the difference is if you fuck up, you lose. Not like you fucked up, now you're in a bad position. It's like you're dead.
But
the round's over.
Coming from
Yeah, it's
somebody
very
who
punishing.
comes from playing that game, I feel like most people in the community will probably agree with this, who are in the Soul Calibur community. If you are in that position, 9 times out of 10, you made a lot more fuck ups before you got there.
Sure.
I don't-
However,
Like
you
even
can't-
if you're winning and you mopping this dude, You may fuck us before just because of how heavy position.
I understand that, but you are speaking from a perspective of someone.
Well, yeah,
who
no,
knows how
I
to
get
play the
that's
game.
why I'm not arguing with you.
I don't
because
know how to play that game.
That's what I'm saying. That's
so
why
if I'm literally just bought this game, I'm like, cool, it was on sale, I want to try it, and then someone fucking waxes me because they ring out my ass 3 times in a row, I'm gonna return that shit.
Yeah, it depends on the person.
I don't think I'd be playing Blaze Blue to this day if the first person I ever played was like an Izanami.
Exactly. Oh, guess what? You know what you just got mixed with? Doesn't matter. It was unblockable. Like for real, for real.
So like,
You're dead.
I mean, but like I said, like that's why like it's who you're playing. Like
Kind of fucked up.
it's if you want people in, if,
talk to you about it later.
yeah, if you want
that's
people
kinda
if you want
fucked
people to
up.
join your game, you have to understand that the person has to have fun with the game. So if I'm teaching somebody Soul Calibur, I'm going to turn ring outs off to teach them the game.
Why do you have to do that?
Because I want you to actually learn how the game works before, and I'll
Dumb.
teach you from
shouldn't
there.
have to. You shouldn't have to change the basic rule set for just to get someone into the game.
No, if it helps to get into the game, it helps to get, Street Fighter literally just did that.
Street Fighter has a whole control scheme dedicated to that.
That's what I'm
built
saying.
into
That's
it.
a very big change to the game. Then it brought in more people.
The difference is like you can use modern controls in tournament. You can't turn off ring outs in tournament.
The next time I play Geef, I'm gonna play modern.
I don't see why not. You can just fucking
Degenerate.
one button SPD. Someone's with normal.
Yeah, like
And one button super.
it's
Degeneracy.
like it just is something that they put in the game because they were like, hey, some people
You don't
don't
gotta
like this
buffer
aspect
shit.
of the game, but some people still do. Let's give them the option. It's nothing wrong with it. It has an option. Now, if you're not playing the game in tournament in the first place, you probably don't care. You know?
So, but then it goes back to what we were saying. Like, how long are you a casual player? Like, when do you stop being a casual player? If you really like the game, you're gonna take.
I mean,
it
if
seriously.
you're taking the game seriously, then you're probably gonna. If you're taking Soul Calibur seriously, it means you like the game. It means ring outs aren't a problem for you.
But
my
here's-
point is, I don't play fighting games casually. If I'm playing Soul Calibur, I'm fucking playing.
Yeah,
Soul
but you
Calibur.
don't play, and that's fine. I'm
And
not
that's why I
gonna-
was like, don't like ring outs, never getting into
But
it.
like for example, like okay, I play Street Fighter competitively. I play Tekken very competitively. I'll play Guilty every now and then. I don't play Mortal Kombat competitively, but I still play the game. Like that is the one game I will play casually.
Okay,
And then, hold on.
that's the same thing with me because with with Jax, yeah, I had a Jax, but all I would do is forward light kick, forward light kick, light kick. Like nobody just didn't have an answer, so it's just like okay.
You don't play Mortal Kombat competitively because that game sucks competitively.
But hold on, and then even then, when Dennis,
Hot take.
Hold on,
Hot
Dennis. When we played Soul Calibur, how many times did I actually beat you versus ring you out?
Not that many.
Is it something that's in the game that sucks if it happens to you? Yes.
But I
Is
beat you a couple times with the ring.
yeah, no, but is it something that happens?
So I see his point. I see his point. I see your
no,
point.
I see his point, but it's like, is it if you're saying it's like, hey, if I go to the tournament, you know, there's a possibility I can get run out. I can understand why you don't want to be there, but as like I said, I can't speak for someone who doesn't play the game because I've played the game since it was on fucking Dreamcast. So I can only speak from my perspective, and from what I've seen in tournament, most people lose. Like it's a straight out fight. It's usually not a ring out because most of those players understand positioning in this game means you live or die. So I need to get away from whatever this situation is. You know?
There was a whole lot of times where I was playing Soul Calibur casually, and I was like, I'm just gonna sit here because I know that as soon as he gets close, I'm gonna ring his ass out.
yeah.
Crazy.
But if you playing somebody who knows that that's what you're trying to do, because it's just like Tekken.
Just like any game.
Like, if anything, it's got better rolling than Tekken. Because in Tekken, you can roll like a couple places you get up. In Soul Calibur, you can fucking sushi roll on the ground to where you gotta get up. Like,
In my opinion, if you're afraid, like this is I guess you could say whatever. It kind of contradicts it in a way. I was defending Nate, yeah, of course, but in a way, if you're afraid to go to a tournament to get ring out, like I don't know, bro.
It's not the game for you,
Probably-
and that's
it's just
fine.
not it. It's
That's
just
why I
not
don't
it.
play it.
yeah, like, and that's fine if it's not the game for you. Yeah, there's nothing
There's
wrong.
reasons. There's
It's like going to a Street Fighter 6 not going to a Street Fighter 6 tournament because you think you gonna get mopped. Like you gonna get mopped. It don't matter. You can't.
So if I don't care. So like if I liked Soul Calibur and I played Soul Calibur, I'm not gonna not go to a tournament because I'm scared to lose. I'm never scared to lose. I'm not gonna go to a Soul Calibur tournament because I don't like the fucking game and I don't play the game. if I played the game, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna fuck somebody up. I'm taking everybody
I wouldn't say
out.
you don't like the game. I would say you don't like one of the mechanics of the
I do
game.
not like that.
Well,
game.
because that mechanic exists, he doesn't like the game.
Well, yeah, but no. When I say that, it's like when we played.
But would you like the game if the mechanic was taken
So
out?
you want to know what my biggest problems with aside from Ring Out, you want to know what my biggest problems with Soul Calibur is? One, the shit they introduced in 6, the rock paper scissors, is garbage.
Yeah, that is.
First off, nobody in the community like that.
Yeah.
Whatever. Sure, whatever. 2, there aren't actual combos or juggles in that game.
There are.
I think there are. They're
There are.
super limited though.
Yeah, they're just not. They're not as lengthy as like Tekken.
That I don't like that shit. I feel like if I land a hit and I do it properly and it's executed properly, I should be rewarded. I don't like the single poke strike shit. I don't want the neutral game the whole fucking way. I don't like that. I don't like that. Sam Show doesn't have combos.
I mean,
I'm about to say
that's kind of what I experienced playing Ryu and
like
Street Fighter.
like I said, the combos aren't as long as Tekken, but they're pretty cool. Like and it, like I said, I'm on this one, it's like a character to character basis. Because like if you're doing,
There are certain characters that can do combos. Like I know Nightmare's got certain combos.
No,
I
not
know
even him.
Waldo's got. Yeah, he does.
no, I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm saying I'm not even him. I'm like if you're playing Maxi or somebody
Yeah, but
who
they're
has
they're like 2 hits and they're not even combos. It's literally just
no,
like
Salim's got combos. They're not like everybody else. That's what I'm saying. Like that, they're not like everybody
sure,
else's combos.
whatever. Point is, combos are not a universally accessible thing for every character, and I do not like that.
They are there. They're just not as long.
Combos are not a universally accessible thing for all the characters.
That's not true because there are combos in the game.
So
They're
you're
just not
telling
as
me that if
long.
I booted up Soul Calibur 6 right now, that I can find a combo for every character,
You can.
every single character.
Every character has combos in the game.
And I'm not talking about like 1, 2, 3. It's a string. I'm talking about like do a string.
No,
hit it.
I get what you're saying. Yes, there are combos in the game. I guess. Like, yes, that's what I'm telling you.
All right, bro. We're gonna agree to disagree because every time I've seen people play a match, they don't land. Fuck.
That's
off.
because that game has, like you said, it does have a heavy neutral. There's nothing wrong with it, but yeah, the combos exist. They're just not that often because there's a heavy
I do not
neutral.
like that game. I do not like the fact that certain characters have access to certain things others don't. We already got
I
it.
know how we.
does that.
Hey, yo, I know how we get him out of this mentality. JoJo's is the best anime in the world.
Oh god.
So JoJo's is hot fucking garbage, and you should go to the bathroom and wash your mouth with soap. The only reason why Soul Calibur isn't worse than JoJo's, in my opinion, is because my stupid ass friend circle likes JoJo's and tries to cram it down other people's throat. You know what you're basically doing? You're feeding them anthrax. Just go to your fucking sink and go underneath and pour yourself a cup of bleach. It'll taste better than watching a fucking JoJo's episode.
I've never watched
I'm not
JoJo's.
the part of this problem, by the way.
No, it's not for.
I've never watched JoJo's. I never found the
I'm about
appeal
to
to
say,
it.
we don't have to worry about the Soul Calibur thing because I'm the only one that plays it, and I won't force you to play it if you don't like it.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think the Ninja Cave
If
is
you
cool.
if you like something, this goes. It doesn't matter what it is. It's fucking whatever game, whatever movie, anything. If you like something and you enjoy it, cool. And if someone shows interest, vested interest, and you want to get them into it, no problem. But when I'm like, yeah, not a fan, they're just like, no, you just don't like it because you haven't eaten it this way. Don't put that shit in my face. I'm gonna fucking hit you. Like I'm just gonna hate you, and I'm gonna hate it.
Also,
strongly.
that's also a reason why I haven't brought it to the locals because everybody keeps saying, "Yeah, I'll play Soul Calibur," but I guarantee you, the second I do
they
a sig free combo that ends in a flapjack and
Yeah.
tosses somebody off the ring, they're not gonna want to play that game no
I ain't
more.
gonna play that shit.
I'll keep playing.
I'll keep playing.
But like,
Not 4.
here's the thing. Here's the
I
thing.
know.
Here's the thing. I play a lot of games just because I like playing them. Like for me, and Walter can attest to this. King of Fighters. I've always loved King of Fighters. I don't know why. I've always loved King of
I
Fighters.
wish more people played that game.
That fucking game.
I'm not great at it. Like, but I've always like loved the story, the art, the characters. Like,
The fact that SNK didn't just stop making the game, even
thing
when
that-
they went bankrupt.
The thing that
Yeah.
triggers me about KOF so much is the jumping. I hate that jumping is rewarded in that game. I can't deprogram it from my brain that jumping is bad and you shouldn't do it. There's like 20
Jumping is
fucking-
so good in that
There's
game.
like 20 ways to jump.
Maybe
in
that's
that
what-
game, and I
maybe
can't
that's why I
stand
like
bro.
it.
That might be why you like
Like
it.
short hop, extended short hop, super short hop, regular jump, extended jump, super jump. Why the fuck are there so many ways to jump in this goddamn game?
Thought there was
Jump
only
the game.
four.
There's
No,
only four.
so extended is when you get a running start and you jump.
Oh, a running jump. Okay.
Running jump. That's they call that.
I thought that was basically the same
Extended-
as a super jump, though.
No,
I thought a running jump is just a super jump.
You can do a super jump, or you can do an extended super jump.
Oh, okay.
Where you fucking take off like a helicopter. out of
American
fucking bat
Airlines.
out of hell. Yeah. So there's short hop, there's jump, and then there's short hop, then there's short jump. And it's
I'm surprised you don't like that game because it's just as flash with the combos that you actually like.
And I like the combos, but when I'm trying to play the neutral and someone's just doing this to me, they're just fucking. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to anti-air and I'm getting fucking stuffed. Why is it even in this game? Why? That's why I play Clark. I'm like, armor, grab your ass.
I fucking forgot what I was gonna say.
Damn.
Here you go, one.
I'm with him with this. I love anti-airing.
much
Anti-airing is so good, bro. It's just amazing. That's the
you
reason
play
why I
Street-
love Grand
That's
Blue.
because you come from Street Fighter.
But I love that thing,
Yeah.
bro. Like you jump and you're just up there in the air realizing how badly you fucked up, and then you come down to my DP. It's like the
and
best
then
thing
KOF,
ever.
you're like, I'm gonna anti, and they're like, no, because I super jumped.
Exactly. It's so dumb. That's so
Why, bro?
Why?
When you jump, it should be a commitment. You fucking had a talk between you, and you're like, you shouldn't do it.
I
The other
mean,
one was
they,
like, nah,
they
we're gonna
did
do
make
it.
a commitment. They just had more options to commit to.
No,
and they
they're
picked
just
one.
safe. Why are they safe?
Because
All
they
the
picked the right
fucking
jump.
time.
They could have picked the
No.
wrong jump and could have got punished.
No, even look, let's say they jumped right, and whether it's a short hop, whether it's a super jump or whatever, and they're literally right on top of your character, and they're not at a point where if you press a normal, it's gonna get stuffed. You press a fucking normal, and they just block because for whatever reason they land, and it's a safe jump. Everything's a safe jump in that.
So, I don't think any of us here are KOF experts.
No, we're fucking
So,
terrible.
If you are a KOF player and you know why jumping is bad in KOF, or
Great.
No, hold
If
on. Sorry.
jumping is bad.
Hold on. I know jumping is good in KOF. It's very obviously good. Is it? Can you deal with it? Is there like an answer to it? If there is, please add it to the comments of the video.
That means you, Professor Peanut.
And then
Give us the
Yo,
tech.
we need to like tag.
Is it
Peanut in
air
this
there?
one.
it's not a game where you can whiff normals to build meter. Like if you move forward, you build meter. If you land attacks, you build meter. Whatever. If you could just fucking jump and whiff normals, build meter, I would be like, cool. I understand. Per fucking time and a place. It has a purpose.
I mean, I get you, but also,
but you just see fucking Keos jumping and doing this.
I mean, you also understand.
Yeah, why?
Yeah, but
they're not even close. They're on the other side of the fucking.
But in that game,
Because they're trying to catch you running in.
yeah.
Hold on. All right. The reason people fucking jump randomly in that game is because you can move at lightning speed in that fucking game.
Yeah, you
And what
fucking
they're
can.
trying to do is they're trying to do the same thing that people do in Street Fighter. They just stick a button there just in case you're there. But the difference is that they're doing it with a jump in.
Yeah.
they're
Also,
just controlling airspace.
I was
Essentially.
about to say also the characters in that game, like, are actually really diverse. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they're really
They
good.
are.
Yeah,
you-
the cast is very, very.
Well, what I'm
Very,
saying, like,
very
everybody has like a different way of dealing with certain things. Like when I played King, and I saw that if she did a light fireball, it stopped her wherever she was at in the air. It would just like dead stop her, and you can actually use that to punish people. Or you can do the heavy version of a fireball, and it pushes you back.
It literally just proved Nate's point that aerial
No, no,
combat.
no, no.
You could easily short hop with King, do a fireball, and it'll push her back. And
Yeah.
it's like she never jumped at you.
Yep.
And
So
then-
like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's what adds that into it, because like you have characters that are so diverse that can like do so many different things, like on the ground, in the air. Like it's a lot going on in that game.
if
The reason why I still like that game and still appreciate that game is because of how difficult it is to actually get into and learn how to play properly.
Oh, yeah.
like then there's me who I play my fast Shoto, my medium speed Shoto, and my really fast Shoto.
Sure, whatever. If you can max cancel into anything, you've already learned more than like 80% of the people who bought that game.
Dude, max
It's a hard
canceling is so strong. Oh my god.
This reminds me of what I was gonna say earlier. Like, I will play any game. I will not lab any game.
Yeah, for real.
Like, I have no problem playing like Soul Calibur. Am I gonna lab Soul Calibur?
No.
No. I say play any game, but
And that's
once
why,
again, I will not play.
And that's
any
why
game.
when
I'm over
everybody,
it.
even some members on this couch, are like, "When are we doing a Soul Calibur tournament?" I'm not gonna do one Why not?
That was me. That was me.
I was just saying.
That
The
was me.
reason
That was me.
I won't do it is because I know for a fact, because everybody I've talked to at the local, the second they're like, Alex, what fighting game do you play? And I say Soul Calibur, everybody gets the same bug eyes, like, holy shit, you exist? Like, so it's just like, I know nobody plays the game. It's fine.
My biggest problem with Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur's cool.
My biggest problem with Soul Calibur, like, and this is a personal problem. I always gravitate to the guest character. So like, I always gotta change characters every fucking game. Like
That's your body telling you don't play the fucking game.
like in Soul Calibur 2, it was Link.
Don't play that game.
And then in Soul
Zelda.
and then in Soul Calibur 4, because I didn't really play 3. In Soul Calibur 4, Starkiller.
Don't play that game.
And then now in Soul Calibur 6, Geralt.
Don't play that game. Go play Witcher.
Bro, I'll tell you this right now. The one thing I do like about Soul Calibur that we were watching you play, bro. The story mode has really cool art.
Oh, the story's great.
It looks amazing.
I'll watch a
yeah.
fucking whole hour of just the cutscenes strung together. I won't watch games.
It looks amazing. Like it's actually a really cool thing.
Like
And
I
then-
said, the reason I won't even attempt to throw a tournament for it, nobody really plays that game. And it's fine.
See, that's how I felt about Marvel 3, but then we threw the tournament.
And then it was, yeah.
Well, but see, Marvel is a game that actually sold well and a lot of people played it. We actually went to the Retros on the day and we were just hanging out and there was a dude there that wants to throw a Marvel tournament.
Marvel.
There's,
Yeah.
I have never ever gone to the local and seen just some dude sitting there. There was one guy that came in and he found out I played Soul Calibur. He's like, "Oh, you throw a Soul Calibur tournament, I'll join." And I was like, "Cool." Never saw that guy again.
Yeah, okay, bro.
Yeah.
Soul,
My game is not popular and it's fine. You know?
there is no fighting game there's no fighting game story mode that I have played more than Soul Calibur 2's story mode. The console version anyway.
Yeah.
To this day, and I did that like 20 years ago now. Like and it's not even close, by the way. I have not spent more time in a fighting game story mode than I did in Soul Calibur 2 adventure mode.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, he's not wrong. You can't.
Yeah.
I don't like
Looks cool.
like look, I've played Tekken 6's story mode where it was like, you know, kind of Tekken Force, but like in story mode version. I love that shit. I played it a lot, but it still doesn't beat Soul Calibur's. Like that was probably like the best story mode. And then, you know, World Tour in Street Fighter 6 has been fun. Like, don't get me wrong,
I don't like World Tour.
but
I
it just
actually like
wasn't.
World
It
Tour.
wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't Soul Calibur, and it wasn't even Tekken Force.
Just, I don't know, man. It gets boring after a little while doing the same thing over and over again.
You do realize we're a fighting game podcast. Like, no offense to fighting games, I think they're great. And every match is different, but
The way you think about the game when you're playing story mode is so different from where we're at for fighting games in general.
Yeah.
What we're doing in fighting games is we're like pitting our will against our opponent's will. And when you're playing the story mode for these games, that is not what's happening.
No. Like I said, I agree with the fact that fighting. I said, like I just said before, every fighting game is different. Every fight is different in the fighting game. No fight I've seen in a fighting game has ever been like, oh, this is just, even if it's the same character, I've never been like, oh, this is just like the last match. No, because everybody plays differently.
Okay, there's some.
Hold on.
God bless Street Fighter 6 for actually giving us the ability to play Street Fighter characters differently, though.
Street Fighter 5.
Yeah.
Thank you, Street Fighter 5,
Okay,
where
hold on,
every
first
cannon
off,
is the same.
you know this. I didn't watch Street Fighter 5 because I didn't care.
I
no,
fucking
no,
love
that's-
Street Fighter, and I could not watch Street Fighter 5 by the end.
The hype in Street Fighter 5 I saw was Idom's Evo run.
The most fun I had watching Street Fighter 5 was season 1 and 2 because the game was new.
Yeah. One Fudo, one fucking.
I could watch
Yeah,
the Street
I
Fighter 4
enjoyed
tournament
that. I
today and
enjoyed
it'd
that
still
too.
be hype as fuck.
Everyone
Yeah.
plays the same if they play like the same character. In
I
Street
did a
Fighter
while
5.
back and watch
They
Street
all
Fighter
do
4.
the same shit. They all do the same setups. They all do the same combos. That game doesn't have room to be creative.
Like I said, like what I've seen. I didn't watch Street Fighter 5.
I'm just telling you.
I know.
Another one
They're
is
all hating on my game.
Smash Melee.
I'm
And that's
sorry, you
because
picked a terrible game to
Smash
be your
Melee,
game. Just saying.
the upper
I
tier
understand.
is basically like if you either play them or you fucking lose, so everyone's forced to play this.
Yeah, so yeah, I guess.
So there are games where there isn't much room for creativity, and it's usually because either they're not balanced or the game is just built that way.
Yeah. I mean, Marvel 2 offer at the high level. Marvel 2 kind of suffered from that problem as well. Like,
Yeah, and like the only differentiating things between that was like the team. So like you could have Sentinel on each team, but then like who are their assists? You know, Captain Commando, Psylocke, Magneto, Storm, whatever.
The problem with Street Fighter V was that it was just too easy to be optimal in that game.
Yeah.
And it was too easy to, or it was too fast to find out what was optimal in that game. Like, for how long Street Fighter 6 has been out, you can still reasonably say, it might be better to do this. Well, I think it's better to do this. And you both have a pretty good chance of being right. If this is Street Fighter 5, you would have known that shit in like day 2. Like, yeah, you would never do this because you would just do this instead and do more damage. You get better corner carry, everything.
It's
Yeah.
easier
You
to
just
solve.
know.
The puzzle is easier to solve.
Yep. And that's kind of why it became stale for me, like after a while, because I was like, oh, it's the first day of the new season. I just did basically the most optimal combo I can do. I'll see you next season.
There's no room for growth.
Yeah. And
There's obviously room for growth and stuff. Like,
So-
Execution wise, but like creativity, no.
yeah,
Drivers gives Street Fighter 6 creativity.
it lets you do basically whatever the fuck you want.
yeah. Now I'm gonna say this: there's a game out there that I wish had a little more attention, the correct attention, because it's a fun game, and I wish it would get more recognition. No. Dead or Alive.
You can stop right there. Let's
You
end the
stop right
podcast
there.
right
All
there.
right, next episode.
See you
it's-
boys
no,
later.
See you guys later.
I'm gonna go ahead and kill this right here. Cause I like DOA. I actually like for the gameplay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
No. I gotta preface that because
he's
it's
a
gonna be-
fucking liar.
There's gonna be somebody on the internet that's gonna be with that face right now, looking at a camera with that face.
I think there are worse games than DOA.
Even if you say it's
I-
for the gameplay, no one's gonna believe you.
I know, right?
I'm willing to go in
But
and
like,
say
okay.
I love DOA for the gameplay.
But okay,
DOA
so,
is one of those games that I will play but not lab.
but like, for instance,
Same.
a lot of people don't even realize that DOA has one of the most like sophisticated like grab counter systems.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can tech any throw in that game, even command grabs.
Yes.
Like it's crazy. It's really cool. It's really fun. And that's one of the things about it. Like the system where if you knock somebody against the wall, sometimes the walls blow up and it gives you a chance to do more damage, like in Tekken. It's really cool that way. Like the combo system itself, you have juggle combos, you have nice strings, you have mix up. Your grapple characters have like
like
really
Tekken.
cool grapples, but DOA messed everything up because they were like, you know what? Jiggle physics.
Yeah, that was the problem because DOA 1 and 2.
Basically invented jiggle.
Yeah, they did.
I didn't know that.
Ass.
So
And
that's what
The
killed
other
the game.
is because it's not to kill the game. The game makes money, but nobody respects it.
No, because it's
Boobs.
sexual.
It's boobs, the game.
Yeah. Titties.
I just don't think people understand the game. I don't even know if what I'm about to say is true, but from my understanding, the way you punish things in that game is by throwing and then getting ridiculous combos off of it.
No, not always.
Sometimes though.
Only because I played it. Not always. Yeah. Sometimes,
know what the fuck that
Sometimes that is correct. Sometimes, but there's a lot of ways to get damage. There's a lot of other ways.
I've watched, honestly though, I've watched a couple top 8s for like DOA games before, and they were pretty entertaining. I'll give it to that. It's pretty fun to watch, at least competitively.
But again, like the problem is that people don't respect it because of what it's turned into. I mean, for God's sakes,
There's a dating sim.
there's a dating sim for this fucking game.
And then the volleyball game.
2, there's a volleyball game. 3, the extra costumes that you get,
They cost an arm and a leg.
they
They-
cost
they
an
know
arm and a
their
leg.
target audience.
And let me tell you something, half of it, that costume is just pretty much non-existent.
It's provocative.
I actually think that it was their most recent game that did the most damage to their brand.
Yeah.
Yep.
6 did a lot of damage. I loved 5, but 6.
6 actually had a lot of cool guest characters.
Yeah.
And it was the roster was pretty nice. but it was the costumes.
Yeah. Like it was really bad. Like you had Mai from KOF,
yeah.
and it's like, oh cool, Mai. Why do you think they picked her?
Should have just stuck with the usual guest character, Terry Bogard.
Yep.
Yes, from
Man,
Smash fame.
That's my favorite show.
Oh, and it ain't just the ladies either.
It's the men.
It's the men too.
just
Nothing but a
Speedo.
I fucking love Ryu Hayabusa.
Yes.
He also has a Speedo outfit.
Yes, he does. Unfortunately,
Straight
Damn it.
bowls, fam.
I mean, whatever. That's what I don't give a
Those
shit.
are the dragon's balls.
Yes, they
Dragging
are.
these nuts across
Dragging these nuts across their face.
Yeah, we should probably stop.
All right,
now.
yeah, no, on that, we definitely got to end this episode, man. Yo. So, we
Don't play
probably
DOA.
did.
Don't play Soul Calibur, everybody.
This is if you play what you want to play. But nah, it was
Let's
this
play
was-
Grand Blue.
This was a great little just us being us moment. But we gonna end this round here, man. Does anybody have like anything they want to shout out before I end this?
Those games suck.
Damn it.
JoJo's is the best anime in the world.
I'll go ahead and shout out the Southwest Florida FGC and Retro Zone Arcade.
Hell yeah.
I'm reneging Zoe's
And-
invite to this apartment.
And shout out
Fuck
to
out my
Ant House Beats for
Providing the music.
For being a
providing
fucking
music
homie, bro.
and being one of just awesome.
Yo,
You know,
Ant
real
House.
motherfucker, boy.
Since if you see this, because I know you're part of YouTube now, bro. If you see this, if you ever get a chance to be round our way, even close, I'll meet you halfway somewhere. I definitely will do an interview with you though.
Yeah,
Hit
for
us
real.
up. Hit us up.
Definitely. I gotta hit him on first. I have got to.
Yes.
But
yes.
anyway,
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
And then last thing, I'm gonna be streaming soon. Sir Snorlax.
you said that last time.
Yes, I know. But you know what happened? We've been doing a series for a very long time that we still haven't finished.
Whose fault is that? Why y'all fucking up on the technical side?
God damn it.
I didn't expect
Hey,
my computer.
I-
Hold on,
IT.
I didn't expect the computer to blow up.
IT, answer this question.
You remember when I walked in and I was like, it's gonna explode, and you're like, no, it's not, and then it exploded. That was my favorite part.
So I like when stuff goes wrong. Everybody's like, "Oh, what did IT do?" But when stuff works, no one cares about IT.
Hey, you chose a profession.
Because IT did his job.
That is the IT curse, and you got to get over that shit.
IT did what it was
This
supposed
is
to
your
do.
life now.
When
homie.
everything works, no one thanks IT. No one's like, "Thanks IT, you
Hey,
guys are great."
hey,
no,
hey,
we don't exist.
Audio guy here. Audio's great. No problem. Hey, audio sucks. Audio guy, get over here.
Did we lose audio for an episode?
That was not on me. That was the computer.
Oh, but you're the audio guy.
IT. IT
all right.
fucked that one up.
All right, man, we need to end. All right, man, but that's definitely gonna be the end of this, man. This round is over. We'll catch y'all next time. Be easy.
There was like a time or something that this girl wanted to know how to play Street Fighter. And I'm like, all right, bet. Yeah, I can teach you how to play Street Fighter. I would destroy this girl.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.